sold my soul to the bottle. Still none of my friends have left me yet. I'm the same man I was since the age of 13, and I've lived my life with no regrets. If you're looking for some freedom, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum. If you're looking for rhyme or reason, all it takes is 10 drinks minimum.
Oh boy, we're live. It is Sunday. It's the last party of the weekend. It's just me by myself. Just kidding. Smiley's here.
I know. He's poor boy just sitting on his own.
Sitting all by my lonesome.
On your little throne.
Did you know
What did I?
that this show is powered by Topo Chico Hard Seltzer?
Oh, I am well aware. Our favorite person, Jeffy, came by to say hi just to make sure we're doing all right with our sponsorship deal.
What'd you tell him?
I said we're doing fantastic, and when can he get us a pallet?
Yeah, we want to make a throne of Topo Chico Hard Seltzer cases to sit upon. Oh, I have don't let me forget to tell you news for you and I. Speaking of the throne itself, we'll do that a little later.
Okay.
In the hour. I have good news for you.
I like this. I like good news.
And you know what? You should have him get good Topo Chico shirts for us that fit for said announcement, because we'll be on something that we can promote it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So anyway, we do have a guest though. I don't know if you knew this, Smiley. Did you know this?
I was aware.
Oh, okay.
The moment I walked in.
We have from the film industry. We have with us live in the studio. We have Chris Lightfoot. Did I say that right? Did I say your name right?
You did, Lightfoot.
I was more worried about the first name. I was like, Chris?
Hard on the H there.
Yeah.
Chris.
Now tell me you spell it Chris?
Correct.
Okay. How do you feel? Here's the tough questions. How do you feel about a guy that's like, my name is Chris, Kris?
I mean, it's completely disrespectful. You know, it's not a true Chris.
Yeah,
that's maybe a Christian or a Chris Tall.
Yeah,
something like that.
What's going on in your life, sir? Or is there something going on? Are you okay?
Right. If you're spelling with a K, you're only halfway there. There's no O in your life. Maybe you've got a little struggle happening.
Do you go by Chris, or do you go by the full Christopher?
I actually go by Chris. My full name is Christopher, middle name Christopher. But
now, how do you feel about someone that goes, "Hi, I'm Christopher"?
Do they already seem like they're in trouble?
I couldn't tell you how many times my parents are screaming, "Christopher Lightfoot!"
Yes. But I feel like if someone that walks up and goes, "Hi, I'm Christopher."
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that either.
I feel like they're redefining themselves from a bad middle school experience that they had. A friend or loved one called them Chris, and they're like, "I'm not doing this anymore."
Well,
it's now Christopher.
None of that stuff.
And the last person I knew that did that got arrested for being a pedophile.
Oh, shit. Well,
Christopher Robbins. Oh.
Hit that nail right on the head.
Right? There was a guy, I didn't know him, but my friend would. He's all, I know this guy named Chris as well. He goes, "It's Chris, like Christopher Robin." And I was like,
no.
Ugh.
How did I know?
I don't like it.
It's reserved specifically for child's story time.
Oh, so Smiley.
Yes.
By Chris's accent, what part of the country do you think he's from?
Oh, you bastard! I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you have no idea.
That's all right. We'll come back to it as you hear the accent come out a little bit.
Can you hear it?
No, I wasn't. There was nothing overt.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, because when he told me where he's from, I thought or where he moved from to here, because he lives here now. I immediately was like, "Where did you move from to there?" And he's like, "No, I'm from there.
Born and raised."
And it's such a place where there's a staunch accent, I feel, that I'm shocked that you don't have one.
I don't know. I grew up in Arkansas.
Okay.
I don't got a drawl.
It's not far from there.
Yeah.
Do I get more guesses, right?
I'll give you 2 guesses.
Wait, like immediately? I don't have time on this?
No.
I haven't even garnered information
Well,
yet.
because we have to talk about it.
It's a bit of a southern state.
Yeah.
A bit of a southern state.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's in that region.
Yeah.
Great. I don't know. Are you from Virginia?
No. No, you said Arkansas, and I said it's not far from there.
It's not far from there.
Well, that's one guess. You got one more.
All right.
All right.
Close.
Oklahoma?
Further south.
He's from New Orleans.
Oh, Louisiana.
Yeah. But he's from New Orleans.
Bonjour, cher. Ça va bien?
Yeah.
See, I've never been there.
Oh. But I mean, you are aware.
You're missing out on a great time.
He is.
New Orleans is fantastic.
Do you miss it?
Of course. I mean, it is a lively culture and attitude that takes over an entire city. I don't know. There are many places in the United States that has an iconic culture such as New Orleans.
No, I mean,
world famous.
And I'm gonna go with. I've been there twice. I was there pre-Katrina, so before the gravy was washed out of it.
That's the Bourbon Street gravy.
The pea, the blood, and that's what I mean by the gravy. Yeah.
Yep.
And the way I looked at it was really weird because we drive in. And I was like, oh, boy. Kids, roll the windows up. I'm just kidding. But it definitely has an edge to it, for sure. Like, there was a thing where it's like, oh, let's have fun, but let's be aware of where we are, Let's not wander off into an alley, I mean, much like Albuquerque,
Very much like Albuquerque. Yeah. I've only been here a few months at this point in time, so I'm still learning a lot of the different districts of Albuquerque, the different areas to be in.
Well, welcome.
As I'm driving around, I'll cross one street and the entire demeanor changes.
Oh,
I'm in a part of town. I need to lock those doors.
Well, they're really, to be fair, there's really honestly is only one that you just shouldn't be in.
One area.
Yeah. And that's the southeast up there by the military base.
Yep.
That would be where you shouldn't be at night. It's called the War Zone.
Oh, are you talking about where I work?
and Smiley works in a liquor store in that area.
The closer you are to danger, the further you are from harm.
I think that's absolutely correct. It's also the only liquor store that's open after 10 in half of the city.
He goes. Same. I am the danger.
Like, no, you're coming into my store.
Hell yeah! It's one of the things about Albuquerque that I've been just livid about most of the time is that after about 8, 9 o'clock, like everything closes down. Yeah. Like stores, restaurants, bars are closing down by 10.
That's a post-COVID.
That's a COVID thing,
man.
That's crazy.
We had 24-hour stuff before COVID, and then they were like, "Hey, I guess." You know what? We don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah,
we're not ever going to start it again.
It was this real weird trend where, like, you even have the one that blew my mind was anodyne. Yeah, like a bar. The bars are closed at 2. And here, the standing rule was a bar closes at 2. That means at 1:30 is last call, and then COVID happens, and then everything starts reopening. And it would be 10 o'clock and then they'd be like, last call. They're like, what the fuck? Like, are you kidding me?
Do you think that's because they had minimal serving staff at that point, and that person's been there for the whole day, and they're like, fuck this, I've been here 14 hours, I'm ready to go home.
I think it's part of that.
No, I call it straight laziness.
Wow.
They could have, they took away Sunday laws here, so we're allowed to actually serve whenever now.
Hell yeah. Right.
And then no one did it. No one.
Really? The weirdest thing, too.
We're the only liquor store that's open after 10.
Yeah.
Other than El Rey downtown.
Yeah. I find this ridiculous. I come from an area that's open all the time. Right? There's 24-hour bars that you can wander. You see everybody progress from one place to the next.
Yep.
And then I get here and 10 o'clock. Right. Restaurants, gas stations, liquor stores are all closed. I was like, you are missing out on what I would call prime selling times.
Money for your business.
I've gone to 10 o'clock is the time you start going out.
Right.
You're getting your plans together. They're gelling. You're like, okay, I'm going to switch my shoes.
I don't disagree. I think a little bit part of it too is a lot of the people that went out, stopped going out after COVID, and you have a younger generation that doesn't go out.
You're right.
Across the United States. It's like it's like a whole United States thing. There's like a thing that's happening. But like you also have this thing where like here
But we had a line of 14 people that didn't even make it into the liquor store last night.
Wow.
Well, fuck them.
No.
Should've got here earlier.
No. Everyone else for not being open. They could be open.
Do you have like a window you serve through too at a certain time? No open doors?
No, they just
open for everything?
They just shoot you inside if you cause problems.
Right.
No,
Just be prepared.
It's more, go to sleep. Style.
Do you spray them first with the pepper spray and then
No, because then I have to touch them and get pepper spray over me.
Well, wait a minute.
Spicy.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Spicy.
So I don't know. I think a little bit. So to be honest with you, I think the later if we couldn't have 20, we can't have 24-hour. I know we can't have 24-hour things like that.
That's fine.
And I'll tell you why. Because they'd always have to have metal detectors.
Sure.
And shit got real bad. Like the Frontier. The Frontier used to be open 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I've told this story before. So about 6 months ago, I was hanging out at a bar downtown, rest in peace, Red Door.
Oh, no.
And this young guy was like, did you hear what happened to the Frontier the other day? I was like, no. He's like, it was on the news, man. I'm kind of embarrassed about it. I know the guys. And I was like, oh, what happened? And he shows me the video, and I'm like, okay. And it's like 7 o'clock at night or so. These two guys like get into an argument and there's video footage of it because the cameras. I think people also were filming or something. And two guys get into it, and one guy takes his shirt off, and then the other guy like points outside, and then they both go outside. He goes, then they went outside and they got in a fight. I'm so embarrassed by it. I was like, this made the news? I was like, this is the Frontier. When you told me some shit went down on the Frontier, I thought someone either got shot or stabbed.
With a chair leg.
Yeah. Because the old days of the Frontier, man, they're like, you hear some two people got shot and killed at the Frontier, like, a couple of, that was like what it was.
They're like, oh, again?
No,
Second week in a row.
There was stabbings. There was a lot of stabbings.
A lot of stabbings.
It was 24 hours, and you were it would be like 3 in the morning. You're like, can I get my burrito, please? It seems like I need to get out of here, like, too sweet.
I think that's
why
why
someone just got stabbed.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What that the Denny's that they filmed for Breaking Bad, Denny's, it was over there by the Frontier. It's kind of where Jersey Mike's is.
Okay.
Right there. That's where it was.
Yeah.
And like right before they shut it down, 2 or 3 people got shot, and like one of them died for sure.
Damn.
Right before that closed.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, they took away the smoking section.
Yeah, well,
that did not help.
Stupid motherfuckers.
That's a crime in itself, right there.
Yeah.
I won't walk into a Denny's. You can't smoke there. You're like, are you sure I'm at a Denny's?
But and it's weird.
What
enough,
am I gonna season my pancakes with?
We did have 2 Waffle Houses. Now we only have 1. So,
Oh, listen, you're not a true city unless you got 2 Waffle Houses.
We only
you gotta
got
have
1.
the good one and then the other one.
The one where you go let off some steam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Let's go to the ghetto one.
Is the one up on like Eubank still there?
No, it's gone. Yeah, the one off. Yeah, that one's gone.
So does your Waffle Houses stick around like no matter what is going down?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's
Fuck
always
yeah.
open.
Well, that's like the Waffle House Index is what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know about this, right?
I do.
Yeah, Smiley, you know about this.
So New Orleans,
Yeah.
we've got Waffle Houses, and they'll stay open through everything.
And FEMA, that's like the thing that FEMA. And I tell people about this, and they're like, "You're full of shit." I go, "Google it." And they'll Google it, and they'll start reading, and they're just like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Right? Waffle House is like cockroaches, man. If it goes down, you better fucking run."
Some of them have their own generators. Like, they're really like self-sufficient.
Yeah.
If that Waffle House is closed, you're like, is the whole town closed then?
Yeah.
The spoken, unspoken thing is reliability.
Yeah.
You will reliably have the greasiest hamburger in the world, along with the mediocre breakfast forever.
So, yeah. Being from New Orleans, like I'm sure Bourbon Street has its, its place, but that's like the tourist place, right? That's like the, nah.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what, day of the week you're going drinking, you can go out there, but the tourists are definitely going to go to Bourbon. That's the world-renowned street.
Bourbon Indicator.
Everybody's going out there.
The French Quarter.
My grandmother actually played piano off of Bourbon Street at a bar called Pat O'Brien's.
Oh, wow.
And she did it since she was 18 years old, self-taught pianist.
No way.
back then when it started, she was it was just a Thursday, Friday, Saturday kind of bar.
Yeah.
And she started playing those dueling pianos with the big mirrors right behind them, and it turned into like an extravagant party, man. And she took it from a 3-day-a-week bar into 7-day-a-week bar.
Wow.
And they started sending her around to open new Pat O'Brien's around the world and stuff.
What?
But that's the kind of money you can make when tourism comes in, specifically when they drink themselves silly.
Oh yeah. Did she drink or no?
Of course she drank. I mean, come on.
It's fucking
She
New
was a
Orleans.
wild redhead musician.
Oh, wow.
Like, she drank. She drank hard.
I was like talking to people who've never been. They're like, "Well, I've been to Vegas," and I go, "No.
Vegas is just really hot.
Vegas still has rules.
Vegas has right." So I tell people, I'm like, New Orleans is like an outdoor nightclub that has like different rooms you can go in for different themes, I guess, because you could just drink anywhere, and like if people like they'll ask like, "What do you mean you could just drink anywhere?" I'm like, you could drink out on the street.
Anywhere.
You can walk in and out of bars with your booze. You can go in there and buy shit, walk out with it. Then you're walking down the street and there's like a thing that looks like a closet. The top of the closet opens. It's a guy selling beer, $1 beer, like, a couple bucks for a beer.
Yeah.
And that's normal.
It's something. So I've lived in a few different cities around the world, which have been great. And the legal spot in order to travel around in the streets and drink and stuff is New Orleans. That's where we go. I had a culture shock whenever I moved for the first time, and I went into a gas station in order to buy liquor. Yeah. Not like beer, not just like a Boone's Farm type situation. I went to go buy liquor, and I was like, "You guys don't have liquor here?" And they're like, "No, we're not legally allowed to sell liquor.
You have to go to a liquor store."
A liquor store.
See, that
what?
That freaked me out, because at least here, you can go anywhere, like anywhere that has beer, wine, and liquor all in one place. And I've never, and so like I remember when I went to Mississippi, my parents lived there, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna go get a fifth of rum," and they're like, "Well, you got to go to the liquor store," and I was like, "Well, we go to the
it's right there.
We'll go to the grocery store."
I see the Shell across the street,
and they're like, "Well, they don't sell liquor at the grocery store." I was like, "Why?"
Yeah,
it blew my mind.
My first trip to Colorado was like that. And
did you get some 3-2 beer on accident?
I went out to we were going skiing on our way through, and I went to go celebrate New Year's Eve with a friend, and I was like, "Hey, let's go buy a bottle of vodka so that we can get this party started." And she's like, "Cool, well, we got to go to this liquor store." I was like, "Anywhere sells liquor, it's just vodka. I don't care if it's like a nice bottle of vodka. We're getting shitty tonight. Let's do." And she's like, No. There's no liquor anywhere else except the liquor store.
Right.
Like, this is ridiculous.
And that was Colorado?
Yeah, that's Colorado.
I think that's changed now.
It may be.
Well, no, because I was just there. I was in Colorado Springs, and it might depend on the town.
Maybe.
Did you go to the grocery store and buy something? Cause that's going to be 3-2 beer. Just going to tell you outright.
Oh, really? Because I went to the liquor store, and they had beer, wine, and liquor all in one place.
Oh, cool.
That's the liquor store.
They had the Malort.
The Malort?
Have you had the Malort?
I've had Malort.
Oh, have you ever had Malort before?
They sell it in tiny bottles in New Orleans.
Yeah. Do you love the Malort?
Who loves Malort? You tell me who loves Malort.
I have a tattoo of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Smiley loves Malort.
That is an outright lie.
Have you ever had the barrel-aged Malort?
I haven't had the barrel aged. Is it better or is it worse?
Yes, it's way better.
No, Smiley, is it better or is it worse?
If you didn't like Malort in the first place, this is just extra bad.
They put it in a wooden barrel.
You got it. You got it.
Because we got it here.
We hide the flavor.
We what's that? Oh, absolutely. Here. You want this? That's the regular one.
Yeah, that's the original.
We'll do a shot if you want.
Yeah, obviously.
I
didn't come here thinking I was going to walk away sober.
Yeah. Smiley, will you pour us all a shot?
I'm on it.
We got this.
I mean, we barely have any left. Look at this.
Yeah, barely. I mean, there's only... So they don't 5 bottles? No, that's a screwball over there.
There's 3. There's 3 there, and then, what's left in that one. They don't sell it in New Mexico, so I like to call this, we're Malort rich right now.
The richest.
Yeah.
The richest of Malorts.
Yeah. I was in Colorado Springs, and they sold it at the liquor store there, so I had to get some.
So is this... How did you come about Malort? There has to be a story of how you fell in love with this.
So I'm a big Chicago Cubs fan.
Okay.
I grew up watching the Cubs because of WGN.
The Cubbies.
Cubbies, baby. I won today. Hold on, I got to sidetrack for a second. A kid from La Cueva was drafted in the 5th round by the Cubs.
Okay.
So, go Cubbies, baby. But and I was listening to when I first started podcasting, there was some shows I listened to. This was 20 years ago. And one of them was out of Chicago, and a guy came on that show, and he was talking about this drink called Malort and how they were trying to turn it into the PBR of liquor, pretty much. And did you pour one for everybody? She wants one. Do you want one? Did you get one? Yeah, pour her one too. And I was like, okay. And then they did it on the show, and they were like, "This is the most disgusting thing." And so then I started looking into it, and I was like, "What is this?"
Right.
And I found out that it's like this. It's like New Orleans, where you have like a lot of culture. It's a thing. It's a thing in Chicago. If you go to Chicago and you're in a bar, and people are like, "It's not a thing," and I'll go, "Okay, go to a neighborhood bar." And like I went to a punk show at this like dive bar like Launchpad, and the band was like getting ready to go up, and the lead singer's all, "Hey, let's all do shots of Malort before we we'll do let's do shots of Malort before we go up." It's a thing, like they all love it. So
okay,
yeah. So here's to the film industry in New Mexico.
Film industry in New Mexico.
Yeah, here's to life.
Doing it big.
Here's to life. Wait till you see Smiley's face on this one.
Oh, please don't! It looks so bad.
Oh, he does not like it.
It's the prettiest face I've ever seen.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
It's one of those drinks that sticks with you for a minute.
Here's the life. Yeah.
The flavor just grows in your mouth.
In New Orleans, is it like Fernet? Is that a big one? Yeah.
Fernet's pretty big, yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you'll get in trouble for this, but what's a good local hang spot in New Orleans? That locals go to, not the public, but the locals.
There's a lot of cool spots there. You down like St. Charles and stuff. Lastly, when I was there was there's a bar called Lucky's.
Yeah,
we go to Lucky's a lot. That's a good spot to cruise in
okay.
there. It's got the video poker machines in the corner.
Are they legal? Like, is it gambling or is it just video? Because so in New Mexico you can't ever gamble unless you're on the reservation.
Okay.
Right? And I remember like growing up, my dad was like an elk, and we'd go to the Elks Lodge, and they had video poker machines, and you would just win credits. You could just keep playing. You didn't actually win any money. And when we were in San Antonio, there was a bar.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That had.
It looked like a slot machine.
It was a slot machine, but it was weird. The slot machine had to be able to, like, it wasn't just like a slot machine. You had to be able to manipulate it in a way that it was in your favor for them to have it. And it had a sign on it that kind of said that. So the way it worked is like the little reels would go, and then you could move one reel after it stopped.
Would change the percentage base that you could be the win.
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense.
So they allow poker machines there.
That's so. If Louisiana does, sorry.
No.
So Louisiana does allow poker machines. It's legal to gamble in most of the spots.
Yeah.
You can't have like table games inside of a bar.
Yeah.
You can have the video poker machines, and those poker machines are paid out through the bartender or the bar manager that's there. So you bring a ticket up to them, and then they are allowed to pay you out.
Oh, gotcha.
And they keep separate banks, right? So you've got the liquor sales is one thing, and then you've got the gambling sales that are another thing.
Oh.
And so that's how they pay you out of a different bank for the winnings that happen.
It's weird how they do these like little loop arounds, right?
Yeah.
Or just how you have to work.
Yeah.
If the system's based on it, you're just working the way it's supposed to do, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you wouldn't want your gambling sales getting in your liquor sales. I just know you don't want anything in your liquor sales.
Yeah, it's also that they can tax it appropriately in their proper ways, right?
So Smiley, I don't know if you understand the liquor sales in New Orleans compared to here.
No, I understand the liquor sales here.
Here, they're like we're gonna mark it up. It's gonna be as expensive as possible.
That's not what
in New Orleans. Yeah,
as cheap as possible.
It is
You're talking about Total Wine, and those people are Nazis.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, even where you work at,
yeah,
is expensive compared to there.
Yeah, and we barely.
I know.
I miss it terribly. I didn't realize I had to change my drinking budget by 50%.
How much is a normal beer in a bar?
Well, in New Mexico... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, in New Mexico, you have a middleman you have to go through. So, like, everyone has to sell it to distributors, and then we have to buy it from the distributors.
Well, yeah, we have to do that, too.
Oh, okay. Like, everything? Literally everything. We can't have anything that... If we buy it from not from the distributor, that's illegal.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not supposed to do that. I'm sure that there have been Mardi Gras days where, like, we've run out of shit, and we'd be like, oh, go to the grocery store and go
I'm
pick
talking
up
entire brands are not like allowed in the state because no one carries them.
Right.
I mean, that happens too.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's certain areas that certain things aren't allowed, and
but the cost is like insane.
It's cheaper than water. I mean, you can buy water more expensive than you can a beer.
Like, what's a beer in a bar there?
I mean, a tap light beer, $2, $2.50.
I'm not kidding.
You can do the big ass beer that
what is this, the 90s?
$5.
Dude, but no, in the 90s they were like $1.
Yeah. The idea is that it's kind of a race to the bottom, obviously, but the cheaper it is, the longer they're going to sit there and spend that $5 they have in their pocket. Right. Because they've either lost it all at the casino or they've drank it all already.
Yeah.
So.
It blew my mind how, so I remember it was the Hustler Club. I don't know if that's still there.
Hustler's still around.
So I was in my 20s, and I was there, and my girlfriend, she was not 21.
Okay.
So I was like 25, and she was 19. And we went with a bunch of people from college, so we all went. And the way the rules worked is you could go inside as long as you had a receipt that you paid $4 at the door to get in. You could go inside, and their special was $2 for anything we make behind the bar. And then you could take it out with you. So I would go and get her Long Island iced teas, walk back out, hand it to her, and then her and her friends would go drinking.
Ta-da.
And and then I would go back in and watch the ladies, whoever, me and my friend.
Listen, it's not legal in order for people underage in order to get into bars, but if you are underage and you can't get into a New Orleans bar, you're doing something wrong.
Right.
Like, that's one of the easier things to do.
The people at the door are like 18, 19. Yeah. The door guy, the bartenders are 19 years old.
Oh, they have that. I mean, I know.
Obviously not ever, but
in this state, like you have to be, you can be 19 and serve alcohol, but you have to be 21 to pour.
But it blows my mind because they're like making you a drink, but they don't know how it tastes. Like, come on. It blows my mind.
We need to practice this a little bit more, guys. Let's do this.
So
just chemistry experiments. You're all. This seems to be the best ratio. Are you sure? Nope.
No, I can palate it. Like I can drink it. Or I'll just drink it faster.
So here's another question. I just thought about this. So like you guys haven't been here during Balloon Fiesta yet.
Not yet.
It's in October.
We're much anticipated. Everybody keeps telling me about Balloon Fiesta.
Really? Okay. Then I want to know what people were telling you.
They're telling it's a wild extravaganza where all of these tourists come through town and they just take over the city in both places to stay, sleep, and going to bars and restaurants, and they just kind of take over everything. So it's a little gripey sometimes.
You hang out with good people.
Yeah. But you understand that I'm coming from a tourist city.
No, I know, and that's where I'm coming. Yeah.
I'm wondering what they're telling me is only a minuscule of what I'm used to. Like, imagine Mardi Gras.
I know. That's what
I'm think this is going to be.
So let me.
I think do we double in population?
Yes. So Albuquerque has a little under.
But when you're 100 people and you turn to 200 people, that's not a big jump.
Oh, you son of a bitch! So we have around like 900,000 people, a little close to 1 million, and then in 10 days we go up to 2 million.
Jesus.
And you got to think that there's no infrastructure for too many people.
There's not. There's
so when you're like,
there's not enough roads for all these people.
The gripiness is this. It's oh man, hey, you want to go have dinner? Yeah, let's go have dinner. And then you're like, and you pull in the parking lot. You're like, fuck, it's Balloon Fiesta.
No.
And there's a line out the door down the block, and you're like, fuck, to go to Wendy's.
Every restaurant.
Every fucking restaurant.
Every fast food place looks like Chick-fil-A.
Or you're like going to the movie. Let's say you're just going to the movies.
Yeah.
You get out on the freeway and fucking there's an accident because someone in a van with a basket on the back got onto the freeway going 20.
Jesus.
And got slammed into, or it's something. But it's
the roads here too are wildly different. Like the way you guys merge on and off to different areas and streets, and like everything is a center turning lane.
Yeah,
it's not like this lane has an extension to get off on the right hand side. It's just like abrupt left center lane. Good luck.
All right, Smiley. I'm gonna talk to you right now because I want to gripe that a guy from Louisiana is telling me how the roads are here.
It's not, and the roads are in good condition.
Yeah, compared to yours.
The people that drive on them suck.
All right,
you guys are ridiculous.
That's fair.
Everybody is speed demons down the road until it's time to turn. And then you guys slow down
to nothing.
Nothing before you even start turning the wheel.
I have to scream. You don't have to stop to turn.
Yeah, I'm like,
now, but I'm not gonna blow my shocks out driving down the road though.
Right.
Hey.
Right.
Because like Louisiana is notorious for like the corruptness of like the highway money and right? Am I wrong on that?
No, you're right on it. I cannot confirm or deny the things that are spent on tax dollars from Louisiana.
Our parish does not have the money for road.
But yes, there are potholes and sinkholes in Louisiana that can lose a Volkswagen.
Oh yeah, man.
They're huge, and that's one of the threads that we keep on the neighborhood conversations. The Reddit's like, oh, you guys know about the sinkhole over on St. Charles?
Wow.
Like, watch out for the sinkhole here. And when it rains, it just levels out the ground, so you don't know where the road is and where the sinkhole is. So
well, you can't bury people there, right?
Everything's supposed to be in like a shrine type mausoleum situation where bodies are above the ground.
Oh, they're below sea level.
Yeah, very much below.
Yeah, you don't remember Katrina? Yeah. Fucking up the city like really bad.
So the idea is that you would put the casket into an above ground mausoleum with your other family members.
I haven't been in years, and I'm like, I'm kind of jonesing to go back to New Orleans because I like it. I like New Orleans. It's one of those cities where I feel like I went and did the tourist part of it, and I want to do the non-tourist. I want to go. So when are you going back? When can I go?
It's got to be in the next month. We're going. Come on, man. We'll do a little trip.
I don't know if I can do that right away. I got to plan a 20th anniversary show.
Okay, all right. Well, that
are
takes
you
up
still
a lot of
working
time.
on that? I'm kidding.
This motherfucker over
I'm
here.
down. When you want to go, you just let me know. We're gonna go take a ride.
Nice. We're just gonna drive down there. Huh?
Yeah, why not?
We drove to Houston, so I mean,
that's
like in a couple
not
months,
much further than that.
Couple months ago, so
it's easy.
I love Houston.
We can fly into New Orleans pretty cheap too. I'm constantly looking at flights because going back to see friends and family all the time.
Oh, nice.
But you can get back and forth under $300.
Is there a train?
No.
I don't know that it comes this way anymore.
There is, but it takes a long time because you have to switch.
So yeah, it stops.
Yeah.
Past New Orleans a little bit there. It goes east. It doesn't come west anymore. And that's something we were trying to get situated out there was to get a train between Baton Rouge and New Orleans.
Got it.
Would just change Saturdays and party Mardi Gras.
Oh, I bet.
Night and day.
Oh, that's what I was going to
We have the rail runner here, which is,
Yeah.
I'll be like, I can go to a wedding up in Santa Fe at 5 and be back home for dinner.
Have you guys done that yet?
Which one?
The rail runner?
I haven't done the rail runner.
Yeah. That's what I was going to ask you about. So, like, during Balloon Fiesta, we get all the tourism, and basically what you heard is, I mean, you're going to like it right away.
Little dose of home.
But then a couple years, you're going to be like, it's not that do we hate Balloon Fiesta? No, because when you walk out of your fucking house in the morning, like where you live, wherever, you walk out in the morning, there's just thousands of or hundreds of balloons, not thousands, hundreds of balloons in the air.
Yeah,
they might crash into your house. That is a possibility. I walked outside one day and there was a dude about 2 stories up in a hot air balloon, and I was like, "Oh,
hey, man.
Hey," and he's like,
"How are
Hi." You? Like that's literally a thing that happens. It's cool. But
and it gets even more morbid than that.
But
I've heard there has not been a year that's gone by somebody didn't run into power lines.
Yeah, it's about every other year someone dies in power lines. But then people are like so many, especially because we do this show.
Yeah,
people are like, when are you going to go up in a hot air balloon? I'm like, I'm good. And they're like, no, we have a friend who's got one. We want to take you up. I'm like,
Dare?
Nope. Ain't gonna
hot air
happen,
balloons and
motherfucker.
helicopters. I'm not going up. Not
Thank
doing
you.
It.
Thank you. I'm with you.
So
I did my time as a stuntman. I'm done playing with my life. All right, I'm good.
there you go.
So what I was going to ask is like, is that how Mardi? Because here's what I think people think. They think only partying happens in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, which is not true. But is Mardi Gras like a thing where people are like, or are they just like, hell yeah?
So we enjoy Mardi Gras because Mardi Gras is a cultural experience that we have throughout New Orleans. New Orleans is a creative city.
Yep.
It's built around the arts. Legendary. People know it from around the world. Like you said, it's world renowned. We love Mardi Gras because it is a celebration that a bunch of the city shuts down, especially for Mardi Gras Day, Fat Tuesday. And we all get to go out and enjoy it and party it and do that sort of thing. So we don't dislike Mardi Gras the same way we don't
dislike all the idiots.
The crazy tourism that comes through. The infrastructure is not perfect out there, so
no.
Trying to drive, certain streets are shut down. Like, there are parade paths. We know what the parade paths are. They've been the same thing for years. We know to stay out of the box. The box is the part of the path that goes around and then comes back to the finish. And if you're in the box when a parade starts, you're stuck. You're not going anywhere. Get on a bike. Can you try and cross the street in order to get out and go to work?
I only know this from a Hitman game.
Yeah. It's difficult to get away. So you just get frustrated with that. The same thing, like you're trying to go to a restaurant, there's just people everywhere.
Yeah.
But Mardi Gras is not the only time that happens. We have Voodoo Fest, we have Jazz Fest, like
Tuesday,
just Tuesday, hanging out and partying.
Because I've been there twice. I was there on like a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Fucking people raging partying. Then I was there on St. Patrick's
Clubs
Day.
going up on a Tuesday. Don't get me started on St. Patrick's Day. Listen, I've lived in a bunch of different areas, and
is that like your casual Joe? Is that like that? Is that what the St. Patty's Day is for you?
I love St. Patrick's Day. Like, it's just one of my wonderful celebrations of everything.
Oh, nice.
And guess who doesn't celebrate very well for St. Patrick's Day? Albuquerque, New Mexico.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me.
Let me explain to you the party. Here's if you're let's do the downtown core, because I think that's probably what you're talking about. The downtown core doesn't. Now, we go down like you guys are kind of part of that, where you live. I don't want to out where you live.
Got it.
I'm part of that. I have all my friends, musicians, artists, whatever. Downtown is a place that we call home, and we love, and we live, and we go into all these places. Now, Albuquerque whenever people give it a bad rap about how like dangerous it is, la 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 la, we get offended and whatever. Now, when it is dangerous is New Year's Eve, St. Patrick's Day, Fat Tuesday,
Cinco de
Mayo, because you get these fucking weekend warrior motherfuckers who got a babysitter.
Yep.
They haven't been out for 6 months, and they come downtown. They don't live here. It's not their neighborhood.
Right.
And the man gets wasted.
Yep.
And someone talked to his lady, and she's throwing up on the side, and he's fucking throwing the guy's bicycle at him and shooting him. And so on those days, like New Year's Eve, it's rare that you will have all the people that normally populate downtown that aren't working to be downtown.
Yeah,
usually
exactly. That aren't working.
Usually
you have to be there.
Yeah,
right there.
but usually we have here's where me. Usually we're at a party and there's like 3 DJs.
Loving it.
Everyone that's in the scene is there.
Right.
Till like 4 or 5 in the morning. And it it happens.
So we can chill
just
away from the mayhem that is happening where we usually hang out.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
And this happens in other cities too, because you're right. These big parties, these big celebration days are when the amateur drinkers come out.
Yeah.
Right?
Amateur hour.
Amateur hour starts coming through. And I've been drinking for a long time. It's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
I've been, I guess I first time I ever got real shit-faced drunk, I was probably 18. But I never stopped from there. I was like, this is the best feeling ever. I'm going to do this forever.
Boy, I like this.
So it happens a lot. And that's how we met on a random day. We were going out, and I won't go too into it.
No, we can. Okay. I'm all for that.
But
I like it.
I enjoy drinking, and I go out and I celebrate. There's a culture to drinking. There's a culture that surrounds meeting a random person in the bar. Like you there's certain questions you don't ask in a bar. There's subjects you stay away from.
Right.
Like all these things happen. But like you said, amateur hour hits on the Mardi Gras, the New Year's Eves, when everybody goes out. Well, I'm obligated to drink because it's a celebration. I have to go out. Let's do this.
And then that's the problem. Yeah,
they don't know how to do it. They don't do it on a regular basis.
It'll be like St. Patrick's Day, downtown Albuquerque. There was 3 shootings and 4 people dead. Yeah. It's like, God damn it, really? Like, you want to stay away from that. So
same thing happens in New York. Same thing happens in.
It's a Puerto Rican Day parade. It went on for 8 hours. 4 dead, 16 injured. Yeah. Right. But let's talk about the
how
day.
We met.
Yeah.
Dude, I tell this story all the time.
Tell it,
because I'm super jealous. So I moved to Albuquerque because I'm trying to find another film job. I moved from Louisiana. Things got slow. If you're in the film industry, you know that across the nation things are slow.
Yeah. It's all in Europe right now, right?
Right. Everything's overseas. It's just a little cheaper on that side of the world to be filming. So that's where business is happening.
Marvel.
I come into they're the ones that sling the big bucks.
They're in London.
I'm not going to talk shit about them. They got me my start.
There you go. So I come wandering through. I'm starting to look for a place. There's a couple spots that I go to whenever I get into a new town, new city. I'm trying to find a place in order to meet people of my culture of drinking that I do. I usually look for an Irish pub, which there's only a couple of them that are in Albuquerque. Yeah. One that really stands out.
Which one's the one that stands out for you?
Two Fools.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, great ones. Okay.
See, now
I'm judging you well.
Yeah. They flew in the bar, like that, the wood. Yeah, they had it made in Ireland and flew it in. Like, no, that's a legit place.
Hell yeah. And of the Irish bars that I've been through, that is
it's legit
best one in
Albuquerque. It's pretty legit for Albuquerque.
Yeah, it's great. And then I try and find speakeasies.
Yeah.
The speakeasies is really a New Orleans kind of New York type thing. No name bars, places that you can kind of find a cool spot to go to. It usually means people are going there to drink, have a cocktail, relax, and enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm wandering around looking for cool places because I have to discover Albuquerque at this point in time. I need to meet all my people. And I head down to this place called Founders.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great little spot. If you have never been there, you need to look it up. Yeah. There is a passcode in order to get in, so there's a whole ordeal in order to get through the right door.
I love the disguised door, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And so I wander down and I introduce myself to the bar manager, who's running everything down there.
Brandon's been on this show.
Brandon has been
several times.
And I started introducing him. I was like, "Hey man, I'm moving to town. Like, I need to know places in order to go, place to eat and drink, the nice spots to be." And he goes, "This is a great spot. Here's my information. If you ever need anything, if you ever bring clients around or something, come in here, and I'll gladly take care of you." Big shout out to Brandon. Love you, brother. I will always patronage.
I'm standing down at the end of the bar at this moment.
Always, Brandon.
At this moment.
And I'm sitting there, first drink in, a smoky old fashioned over here. And he goes, "Chris, been talking to you for a couple minutes. I think you seem cool enough for me to make this introduction, but there's another Chris down the street, or down the bar here that I need you to meet." Yeah. And I was like, "That's cool. I'm already making friends. This is awesome." And so I'm like, "Cool. Let me grab my drink and I'll walk over to that side."
Right.
And he goes, "Chris, this is proclaimed mayor of downtown. Chris, you guys should meet. Y'all have similar personalities and we'll get along." And we struck up conversation.
We started talking immediately. I'm like, "I don't like this." I don't, but it's Brandon.
Yeah.
So I know Brandon, and Brandon's not going to steer me in
He's
a
not
wrong
gonna put
way.
you in a bad spot.
No, but people do that.
Yeah.
You know? And so we started talking.
Matchmaker world.
And I'm kind of like, "Oh, I do like this guy." I was like, "This guy is good." And so then I'm like, "Hey, I'm going to go to a party after this. You want to go?"
I sure do.
And he's like, and he goes, "Yes." And I was like, and that was a test because I was like, if he says, "Nah, I got to go," I was like, "Okay."
Yep, not cool.
And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, and I was like, "This is the kind of people that are going to be there. Just going to let you know." And he goes, "Sounds like my world."
Yep.
And I was like, sweet. So we went over to the launch pad first to go, say hi to Roman or whoever, do the hellos. And then we walked down to Simo's. And what was the party theme? I don't even remember that.
Dude, Simo had a party? How did I not know about this?
Because you don't go out. It's like the weekend. You're like, I work.
It was a fantastic celebration. And
was it like Havana Nights or something, right?
No. Yeah. You were my Valentine date.
Oh, that's right. It was Valentine's.
We went out on Valentine's.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find any other place that I wanted to sit and be comfortable because everybody's going out to dinner drink. By the way, I tried to go on the tram on Valentine's Day, and they were like, "You can't get up here. You don't have a ticket. Everybody's going to the steakhouse. You're shit out of luck, bro."
Yeah.
I had a coffee at the cafe, and I bolted from there. And that's whenever I went to Founders. But yeah, it was Valentine's Day, and everybody was in full excitement.
Oh, nice.
And it was a fantastic house party. There's 6 different rooms. I got Valentine's Day cards from people I had never met.
No, that's fine. I was actually there later. I just didn't show up till 3.
I met friends and musicians and everybody that was there. It was a wonderful time with the greatest of people.
Never mind. I was invited. I just got there at a different time.
So immediately,
I didn't know this was the Valentine's Day one.
So you may or may not know this. I may have told you. I don't remember. We go in and I introduced you, and then you went over to do something, and my friend's like, "Who is this?
Who is this guy?"
And so I explain, and then they go, "Oh, okay." I did have to. So there's like a. I mean, that's the thing. It's like when I first moved here 19 years ago. I didn't live downtown. I lived in the Heights, and I lived, in and I would, and then I moved down into Old Town, kind of not far from where you guys live. And my friend Billy Belmont was a musician, but he he'd invite me to stuff.
Billy,
and we would show up to places, and Billy would walk in, and everybody'd be like, Billy. And then I would be behind him, and then I'd see people be like, and it's a thing here. It's like a really weird thing where you're an outsider, and then as soon as you're not, everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, you're the J." Yeah. And so I got asked right away. They were like, "Who is that guy?" Because they don't want
sure.
Yeah,
there's tiers to it. I mean, I've found that everybody in Albuquerque has been very helpful and happy to talk to me. They've been very hospitable as I've met people.
Yeah.
But that doesn't bring me into their interpersonal circle.
Right.
But I could tell immediately when we walked into the store, I was like, "Oh, I'm on the inside circle now. This is a thing." And so whenever I'm sure that they had to do the whisper, "Who's this random dude you're bringing into our midst here?"
You're in the industry, so how do I place this? So there's a lot of people who do things. We met people that are in movies and TV shows and la la la.
Yep.
And if the public walks, I have friends where we'll be at a table talking, and they're like,
sure.
Fucking what a day. And then someone walks up and they're like, "Oh, hey."
You turn it on. It's a switch.
Yes. And so they don't know if they can let their hair down and be fun and not give a fuck and or are you going to take a photo and video of them doing some fucked up dumb shit
we're pins and needles all the time anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the politics courses heavily through even the film industry. There's people on far left or people far right. I mean, we're creatives mixed with business people all the time, and you have to know where that person stands before you can just open up about things that you're going to talk about. So it happens, and there's this guy on the level?
Made that mistake before.
Yeah. Don't talk about the wrong thing around the wrong person. You won't get another job.
Did you just say you hate all cops?
What?
I'm
a cop.
Oh wait, hold on. Well, I didn't judge the table. I mean, just some of them. You're all cops, aren't you?
Fuck the police,
son of a. I'm friends with police officers. I've my best friend. I stood in his wedding as a
cop lover.
Officer.
I'm just kidding.
I know. I have friends that are police officers, but
I'm
you
just trying to keep my status.
You got to read. You got to read the table, and I do specifically. One time, I was like, I just shut my mouth off, and I looked around. I was like, all these people.
I think I should leave right now.
Huh.
I'll see you guys again.
But I need to buy a round.
Can we let her head? This happened. This happened a couple weeks ago. A friend of mine, they're playing at the Windrock. Okay. That Windrock
the
amphitheater.
Thing,
no, the amphitheater they have outside, right?
Yeah.
And they're it's not my what do you call it?
Cup of
Not
tea?
my scene.
Yeah.
Because it's I call it the Strollerville. Strollers all over the place and families. But my friends are playing. I'll go watch them.
Yeah.
So my friend comes off the stage and to say hi to me and my girlfriend, and we're over there talking, and she's like, "I saw you. I wanted to come over and say hi." And all of a sudden, like, somebody kind of shoves me out of the way, and they're like, "Hey, blah blah blah. I just wanted to let you know I'm here. I just wanted you just to know that I'm here to see you guys." And then they are like, "Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here." And she's like, "I haven't seen you guys in a while. I just want you guys to know I'm here."
Yeah.
And it's like that whole situation where you have people like fans, and
we're nowhere without our fans,
without the
right?
fans.
You gotta have the fans.
Gotta have the fans. But
100%.
but that was that environment where I'm like, I'm gonna take you to this that. But see, that's how I felt after talking to you for like the short time that we talked. I was like, I could take this guy. He's good. He's good.
Good. Sorry, you said I could take this guy. I immediately thought like you could give me a whoop ass. And
No,
I was like, it's probably true. You are a few inches taller than me. You've got some build. I'm sure that I could.
guy.
Oh, you missed me 2 years ago when I was like 265.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could probably just casually punch.
I gotta punch you once
into the ground.
Now I don't have the strength of it, but no. But like I was like, no, I'll take him. He'll do well.
I've been through a bunch of different lives, a bunch of different careers and paths and things through there. And one of the things that's helped me navigate a lot of that is how quick I can read the room and adapt and get close to what's happening there.
It's amazing how many people can't do that.
Isn't that? It's a natural.
Yeah.
I was told to stop inviting people to parties. Or like, Smiley, your inviting privileges are cut off.
Done.
I was like, I'm back. I'm sorry. He said he would be cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, being able to just size up a conversation. I'm not sizing up the person that I'm talking to find out if I can take them or anything over here.
No.
But I am enough in order to say, like, all right, I can talk about these things. Like, I can reach these subjects. I can figure out what kind of mood people are in. But that skill has helped me through a lot of different careers.
Well, it's weird because like our old friend Billy, or our friend Billy, who's our old co-host, he's like, man,
my roommate.
Yeah, his roommate. He's like, I've never seen someone who can chameleon in and out of so many different groups. And I was like, that's just how it is. But the one that really that blows my mind is like if I'm at a wedding, say I'm at a wedding, and let's say
win wedding.
Let's say it's the week of the wedding, and it's like the night before or the Thursday before, and there's like some sort of like meet and greet cocktail thing, and like this is literally a thing that happened, right? Sorry, the dog is being crazy, and. If there are like some bro dudes, the khaki short or the cargo short, croc wearing, boat shoes, polo shirt. If they walk in and there's a bunch of like dudes, they will somehow zero in on me and go, "Oh, that's the guy I'm gonna go stand next to." And think that we're on the same page. I don't know why that is.
You're inviting. That smile you got.
And then they'll be like,
tell you're into tech work.
No. But then they'll say like some fucked up shit. Hey, like, there's a lot of gay people here, aren't there? I'll be like, I'll be like, there are, which is nice, right?
Give them that.
And they'll be like, yeah. All of a sudden they'll be like,
They can tell what your uniform was supposed to be. They're like, hey man, are you missing some boat shoes? I'll get you some. I have some in my backpack here or my fanny pack. Here you go.
Boat shoes. That's one I haven't seen in a while. But yeah, boat shoes. But see, the boat shoes.
You're in the desert out here. There are no boats.
Well, boat shoes can go either way.
Yeah.
Boat shoes can be a bro guy or a gay guy.
It's true. Yeah.
Now, but the Crocs with the cargo shorts and the polo shirt.
It's only one way.
That's only one way.
There's only one kind of guy.
Yeah, there's only one kind of guy.
Only
Tech
one.
bro.
Well, or and then the Oakley sunglasses backwards on the hat, or upside down on the hat.
Yeah, the hat backwards, the glasses up on top, and he's still squinting into the sun.
Oh, what's happening? Yeah,
what's going on here?
I could protect myself from the sun or not.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I kill it at weddings. A similar situation happens, but I kill it at weddings because I used to be a cruise ship entertainment.
What? That's so much cooler.
We got to tease that for the second. Let's tease that for the second. Is this true?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's tease that for the second hour. Because we got to take a break here.
Okay.
So we can go pee,
Urination.
Cigarette.
Urination. Cigarette for him. And then he won't pee. Here's what Smiley does. He's like, I got to smoke. And then he won't pee. And then like halfway through the second hour, he's like,
go on another break.
Always go over on that second hour.
If somebody, so you're like, we really didn't get into it this hour, but like you're in the film industry.
Yep.
If people are interested in the film industry or like they have, where would you direct them to? Is there anywhere?
I divide and conquer depending on
what do you have
want to do.
Do you have anything coming up that you want people to know about?
There's a lot of things that I'd like to tell people about in Albuquerque specifically.
There you go.
Do you want to tee it up here or you want to save that for the beginning?
No, do it here.
So there's a couple different things. Usually when I'm trying to find other family and friends, I start immediately by trying to find whatever film conference or film festival or film meetups that happen in town. A couple that are happening around the corner. Frame by Frame is a film festival that's happening July 24th to 26th. Yeah. So that's in a couple of weeks. It's going to be really awesome. You can see a couple of cool features and shorts through there. We are also in the midst of a really cool opening. C&M is opening their new film campus at the rail yards.
Nice.
So they rebuilt the rail yards.
Which is a couple blocks from here.
It's right here.
Right here.
It's awesome. And they've built a couple of sound stages that are in there, which is awesome. And
I did not know this. Yeah, nice.
Please, you're my guest. We're going to go.
Looks like I'm going to CNN.
It's a very cool spot.
Yeah.
They transformed to, I think they have 3 sound stages. They've got 2 theaters. They've got like a amphitheater kind of lecture classroom space. They've got edit bays. Like it's a really cool building, and they're going to do a ribbon cutting on September 1st.
Can I go to this? This? Is it a weekend or is it a day?
It is September 1st. It's middle of the week.
Crap.
Sorry.
It's going to be like middle of the day.
Might have to call in sick.
Maybe.
And then following right after that, September 2nd and 3rd, is the Film New Mexico Film Conference. So people will be coming from around the state in order to be in the same space. We're also in the rail yard. Mm-hmm. There are going to be a couple of vendors and booths that are open. A bunch of people of film industry world. I'm sure there'll be IATSE there. There'll be SAG-AFTRA. There'll be a bunch of people to answer questions. If you are into film, that's the time to go. You'll be able to meet a lot of other film family friends, and they'll be able to tell you just about anything you need to know about getting into the industry, as well as what they know that's happening.
And then this is other than just acting. This is like, you want to be a cameraman, you want to be PA, you want to be...
And that's what I was going to punch at before, is that whenever somebody asked me, like, hey, how do I get into the industry? The first thing I asked them was, like, what do you want to do?
Right, which part?
What do you do now? Because film...
It's a very broad field.
Film world...
Smiley's like, I murder.
Yeah, I murder people. Perfect. Let me put you in touch with our stunt guy.
I would like to be thrown through walls, please. We have a place for you.
So, film world is essentially just a mobile town. Right? Like, if there's something that you can do in the real world, there is a version of it in the film world. Right. If you're into food, you're into cooking, you're into serving, they have 2 separate departments that do nothing but feed you all the time.
Craft
Services and catering, man.
Bless them.
If you're organized, if you're the kind of guy that needs to help an office run smoothly, that's the production office for you, guys. That's the AD department, keeping everybody on schedule, everything that's happening.
And every one of them is as important as the other.
Yeah. It doesn't work without that portion, right? Like, everything is a cog. So if you love driving, hey, we've got transportation. We got big trucks, we got little trucks, we got vans, we got stunt drivers.
Stunt drivers.
We got people that just do car chase and stuff all the time. We've got people that do drifting, all those fun things.
What?
And then
you specialize in the field. We had one dude that was just there for parking.
He's the world's best parker.
So Smiley's actually a background actor. So
I did background acting. I've done stunt work, and
he's been a principal extra for a lot of years. Yeah.
Dude, that's the way to win. That and stand-ins, as things are going.
Yeah, he was in the Avengers.
Yeah, that was my friend. I fought Captain America's stunt double.
There you go.
Yeah.
That you need stunt doubles, you need stand-ins, you need background actors, because the scene looks empty if you don't have something happening in the background. You don't walk down New York and be like, "How, this is odd. There's absolutely nobody on the street."
They need someone just like randomly sling over there. I'm like, I was one of four, and I'm like, that's fine. Throw me through that.
If you can do it right to where like they just don't catch your face, you could be in every scene. They'd be like, "Oh, just use the same guy, change his shirt."
I was
playing a shield agent.
What was the TV show?
Completely covered.
There was a TV show. Smiley was a homeless guy.
Oh, that one.
A hijacking person. Like he was one of the. I think
they were okay. They were a little overburdened and understaffed, and they didn't realize that they were hiring me as a background every single week.
Okay.
But you were like a person on a hijacked plane. Then you were a homeless person.
Yeah, I was a kidnapped victim.
There you go.
I was a street vendor.
Sure.
I was a restaurant guest and a wedding aficionator. And like every single week, I was like, man, this has been like a rough month. And they're like,
you can play bingo, like Smiley bingo with that.
And then like the AD looked at me and like suddenly realized, like,
oh no,
oops. I was like, and then I realized I screwed up because like,
yeah, you can't tell them.
Yeah.
You gotta wait for the editors to figure that out.
Yeah, that's the editor's problem.
And so I didn't get hired for 2 weeks after that. Because I was
sorry. You had more. Did you have more to go?
I was just gonna keep going with like the different things that are in the film world, right? Like we talked about cars. If there's a medic that has to be on set. If you're construction and carpentry, like they've got an entire group that has to build everything that's there.
Sure.
Locations department has to secure all these different spots to go film and talk to all these people.
But if you whatever you do, they can do it in the movie.
Yes, 100%.
Basically what you're saying.
So when somebody comes in and they go, "Hey, what do you want to do?" Or "I want to be part of it," it's like, "Tell me what you want, and I put you in touch with the right department."
Sick. So where do they go to do that?
Just to meet me on the street.
No. But you were saying like you were saying there's like a thing, like Well, we'll get into that in a second.
Got it.
But like, is there like you said there was like an event?
So the New Mexico Film Conference is going to be at the Rail Yards September 2nd and 3rd.
Nice.
You should come check it out.
Nice. We've got a couple things, Smiley.
I know.
You know about this? How do you? No, you don't know. No, you don't know, son.
Apparently, I don't know.
You don't.
Shame.
No, you do know some. What do you know is going on? I gotta ask the question. What do you know is going on?
Oh, we got a thing going on for our anniversary.
Yes, September 26th at the Raven Wolf House.
Oh, good.
I've been saying Raven House. It's Raven Wolf House. It's on 3rd and Cole. We're gonna have probably 3 live acts.
What was the date?
September 26th.
Okay.
Let me make sure that's right.
No, you are right. There are things I need to put in my phone. My calendar.
I like how you're writing them on your hand.
Well,
that's fancy.
I put my phone away to be more professional.
No, I got you. So we have that going on, right? Got that. July 31st, Duke City Championship Wrestling. We'll be live at the El Rey. I'll be doing commentary. You can watch this live. We'll watch this live on YouTube. Duke City Championship Wrestling. Go on YouTube, search for it. You can watch it. We're part of the NWA, Billy Corgan's National Wrestling Alliance.
Damn right.
And here's what you don't know, Smiley.
Okay, what don't I know?
We'll be filming a music video.
What?
For Simo and the Lovers.
When?
Don't know this yet.
Okay.
You and I and this throne will be in the music video.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I love music videos.
Yes. It's what, my 3rd or 4th music video I'm going to be in.
Oh, that's true. Actually, you've been in more music videos than me now.
And this Tuesday, I will be filming a commercial for Music Go Round. Yeah.
This guy's getting more acting.
I know, right? I have lines.
Oh,
you have lines.
I get to say, do you guys take these? But apparently, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I'm excited. I'm gonna
look for you on the big screen.
Yes, I'm in like 2 or 3 music videos. And one of them I forgot. Like my Ming was all, "Oh my God, you're in this music video," and I was like, "What?" And he goes, "This one." I go, "Oh yeah, I remember that."
What's the chief source of music videos now? Like if I want to go watch music videos,
YouTube.
I used to do MTV all the time.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah, it's all YouTube now.
Yeah, YouTube.
And yeah, so we're gonna film a music video for Simo. We're gonna be in a music video for Simo and the Lovers.
I'm glad I was hired without asked.
Yeah,
of course I want to be in that.
I volunteered you.
Right. Must be.
Actually, I didn't even do that. They were like, this was Friday night. They're all, hey, you want to be in a music video? And I was like, yeah, because that's how business works for me. And and they're like, yeah, we need your throne and you and Smiley. And I was like, oh, okay.
You bring it
First
full
I've heard of
circle.
it.
Somebody goes, hey, do you want to be in a music video?
I figured I would tell you
Yep,
on the
yes,
show.
I do.
No, I love it. These are things. Of course, I want to be in a music video.
Yes,
I would have said yes anyway.
Valentine's Day date, you know? Yes, I do.
sweet. But these are all things that are happening. So, because I'm in the dog jury video.
Yeah.
I helped film that one too, so I helped filmed and I wrote a little bit about it.
You guys had a good old time in that mall.
Yeah, we tried to get thrown out of the
the
mall,
mall.
and they didn't even come up and ask us anything. Like they just were like, people are filming here, who cares?
Because you're adults.
Let it go.
They're all filming, whatever. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I get
there's
paid minimum wage. I don't give a shit.
it's like 4 40-year-olds in here. I think they're filming something. They'll be fine.
That'd be fine. Yeah, they're not doing shit. Look at them. One of them.
They probably won't tear anything up.
Yeah,
Probably not.
and we didn't. But anyway, we're gonna take a break. Oh, I forgot to cue up some music. Wow, dang! Look at me.
Shame on you, sir.
Stupid. The dog. Oh, the dog's getting ready though. She's getting psyched.
Uh-oh.
She's getting psyched.
Our dog's sort of the production manager. And
She knows.
she
us all
knows.
in
She's
check.
making sure she's doing a little
Always
step.
knows.
She's about to let you know that the mics will be off. She'll do that with a very loud bark.
It's time to go get those cigarettes in.
Yeah, she's all smiling and just smoke. We're gonna take a break though.
How dare you say that to her?
We'll be back here in a little while with 10 drink minimum because we are
10 drink minimum.
Boom, boom, boom. We're back. It's the Billy/Wavy Hour. We've got James Smiley in the house. I don't want to.
I am here. I
Hey,
know. It's
I know.
so. I'm like, I love it though. Hey, I'm here as well.
Do you even
James
have
Smiley is in
a,
the house.
do you even have a Topo Chico hard seltzer with you?
Oh, of course I do. Are you kidding me? I thought I had my digital Smiley here as well.
See, I don't have it on, but like that's why I was telling you in the first hour we got to get the shirts and stuff, right? Because if we do that music video, we got to wear some Topo Chico shirts in the music video, right?
The problem with that is the nicest thing they have are polo shirts. We're just gonna have like.
I ain't wearing no polo shirt for them. I want a nice one. I just want a good T-shirt.
A polo shirt with some Crocs. You're gonna be looking good.
Let me fix your camera. Your camera's all fucked up. Let's see here.
Is that me?
I don't think I can. I can't say anything about our sponsor. I mean, they don't have the best shirts.
They don't?
They've given us shirts before. Remember?
Well, can they give me one that's not like a double XL fatty patty? Which I used to be. I used to be. I used to wear. I was 290 pounds at one point. So
they can't even get me a medium.
Medium.
Smiley wears. He does wear a medium. He's a little boy. So like the Pride people, like I did Pridezilla, and they were like, "Is Smiley coming?" I was like, "No." They're like, "Well, we got him a shirt anyway." And I was like, I was like, "Oh, okay, let me grab it." And they go, "We have XLs and 2XLs." I was like, "Well, Smiley can wear neither of those."
Yeah.
Like we can fit 6 Smileys in those.
You're gonna have to do like the girls back in high school where they like cut everything up and like sew it back together type situation.
Oh yeah, I have a sewing machine, but that's not usually what I'm going for.
As do I.
It's like
for like a t-shirt.
Turn into that deep V going on.
I like how the dog was like, "I'm so active right now." Oh, you're in the talk. I'll go sleep.
Nighttime.
She just walked over, jumped up on the. She as soon as we started talking, she was like, "Oh, sleep time." I wish I had a camera to show that, but she was like,
I threw the ball for her a little while. I think I maybe got her tucked her out.
"It's hot outside." She's gotten a little bit of weight on her. She's been eating a lot of snacks lately.
Oh, snacking.
She has.
The snacks will get you. They sit in this like little circle around the belly area.
Okay, so we were talking earlier. I want to get into this a little bit before we get into the movie stuff, but like,
okay.
There's been a running theme this week. So we were talking about a speakeasy.
Okay.
I want to talk about this on my show. So I went to because I do what I do, people are like, "I can't wait to take you to this location.
The spot that you've never been.
Yeah. So, and I'm not going to out them because they ended up being. I was going to out them, and then
change of heart.
But like I want you guys to tell me if I should be angered by any of this.
Okay.
So my girlfriend is like, I want to take you to this place. It's in Nob Hill, and it has a nautical theme to it. I like a good tiki drink. I'm a tiki drink kind of person.
They come in a tiki cup.
They sold one. Like they kind of were like doing a thing where they were like, you know, how Trader Vic's. Is there a Trader Vic's in New Orleans? There's not one, right? You know Trader Vic's though, yeah.
I've been to a Trader Vic's.
You have. I've never been to one, but I know it from the song. You know, I saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada. Trader Vic's hair was perfect. But like Trader Vic's has the famous like you buy it, you get the glass kind of thing. They kind of do that, which is fine. I'm not gonna, you know. I'm all for.
Do they set the table on fire for you?
I'm gonna get into. Let me get into that. But like my girlfriend's like, I'm gonna take you to this place. We have to do a reservation, and I'm like, cool. If we have to do a reservation, that's cool. It's a place that's only been open 6 months.
Oh, apparently, it's a new place.
It was voted one of the top 50 most beautiful bars in the United States.
What?
If you like those, so.
Wait, where is this fucking place here?
Smiley, if you know, you've been on this show long enough, you should know how those things work.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Those competitions where they're like, we won this thing that no one seemed to know about, but we did.
I've been on one of those.
Right?
How much did you pay?
Right. Anyway. She goes, I'm getting us a reservation. Would you like to be at the bar or would you like to have a table? And I said, I would love to have a table. I'd rather have a table if you and I are going to go on Friday and have a date thing. So we go. We get there a little early than our time, and the guy's like, oh, if you just want to wait over here, and we'll take you downstairs and we'll put you in our waiting area till your area is ready. I was like, okay, fine with me. They let you have a menu and sit there. I was like, I'm totally fine with all this. Place is a lot smaller than I anticipated, but that's fine. I like the way it looked, and I'm going to tell you positive things and I'm telling you negative things. So then all of a sudden they go, well, your place is ready at the bar. And I was like, I look at her and I was like, you told them a table, right? She goes, I did. So she tells the guy, she goes, oh, I thought we were getting a table. And he goes, oh, well, hold on. And he like leaves and he comes back and he goes, oh, so yeah, I mean, that's a suggestion. You may or may not get that. Oh.
Okay, then.
Okay. Whatever. Fine. So we sit down and we order our drinks, and I got she got her drink, which was an NA because she was driving. Hers was delicious. Mine was not, but that's fine. Mine was a play on pina colada.
Okay.
But that's fine. Like it comes and it's not
coconutty.
It's not exactly what I wasn't. It didn't taste like I wanted. That's fine. I don't care. I mean, that the next drink was better. But like we're sitting there and like we get done. It takes about 20 minutes for us to drink our drink, and about 10 minutes goes by, and we're still waiting to like for them to come over and be like, hey, would you like another one? The bartender comes over, and he goes, just to let you guys know, you have about 30 more minutes before you have to leave.
What?
We put in a reservation.
Uh-huh.
We're here for an amount of time. Like we haven't even eaten yet.
Well, the fact that there is an amount of time blows my mind.
Yeah.
But I look at her and I go, did he say we had to leave? And so I look I just kind of give her a look and I turn to the guy. I was like, well, okay, but we'd also like to order another round. And he goes, oh, okay, I have to tell him this.
Yeah, that's should be a standard practice. Hey, these guys have empty glasses. Let's bring them more.
Yeah. I mean, you lived in a place of hospitality.
Sure.
So then I'm like, whatever. I will never say nothing there because I do this. And this is where I say something. But my girlfriend's like, I can see it festering.
Yeah. And
she's like,
I'm upset about this.
The maitre d' comes walking by and she goes, excuse me, I have a question. And he goes, yeah. She goes, I made a reservation and it says on the website that it's for 2 hours.
Right.
And the bartender just told us we have 30 minutes left. We've only been here for 30 minutes. And the guy goes, oh. Well, let me go ask. And he leaves. And I'm like, go ask. do you not know your job at all? Like,
everybody should be succinct.
I've
Everybody
watched
should
The
know what's
Bear,
going on.
and like, you should know what you're doing. Like, your job is not that, whatever.
Not a just.
And then they come back, and they're like, oh, yeah, actually you are. I think I told the bartender the wrong people to tell them they need to leave.
The fact that you have to tell people to leave is a
Correct.
issue. That is not hospitality.
Do
by
they
any means.
not want
That is
customers?
the opposite of hospitality. That is leaving the...
I'm glad you guys are where I am. The fact there's a window.
Right.
Because, like, this is why I love Founders, and I want to talk about Founders a little bit.
Okay.
So Founders doesn't do a reservation thing like that unless you want to pay and rent out the whole fucking place.
Yeah.
Whatever, fine. Now, Founders does a thing where you show up and you're like, yeah, we got... If you have 10 people, like, you might have to wait a while because it's small.
Let's give us a minute.
But it's bigger. It's about the same size as this place, right?
Yeah.
And the thing with Founders is like, if you're down there and you have, like, you and, you know, whoever, yeah, like, if you have one person or you have fucking 6.
Right.
If you guys are down there and you're down there and you're drinking and having a time, you stay as long as you fucking want to.
There you go.
And if someone shows up and they want to go in, they go, well, the bar's full.
Yeah.
About a 45-minute wait. We will call you
Yeah.
when it's open.
I mean, that's how a speakeasy used to run, too. Is like, listen,
Yeah.
I can't fit any more people in here. I literally can't fit any more people in this space. So good luck.
Good luck.
Hang
And
around.
Hang
as soon as
around.
everybody leaves, we'll
Yep.
get you in here.
Yeah,
And that's what
there's
they
only
do.
this many chairs,
Right.
and we can't yeah.
But I want to go down there and hang out there for fucking 7 hours, and I'm spending money.
Yeah, as long as you're spending money. I mean, that's the game.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm here to make money. That's what the bar's for. I'm here to make money.
I don't know what the deal was with this like 2-hour window thing. Don't like it. Not a fan of it. Didn't really like that the people who work there didn't know. Like,
What was going on? Yeah.
here's my thing. The place isn't big. Not at all. It's like Founder size.
Sure.
How do you not know as a bartender? And they're gonna be like, well, it's hectic. Dude, I've been in the service industry. You know who's what and who's where and who goes what. If you don't, should be it.
300 people are hectic.
300 are like
30 people.
30. Go
That's
fuck
just
yourself.
a house party.
That's a house party.
This is easy.
You need to be, if you're not aware of everyone that's there and how long they've been there, who
Yeah.
who's outstayed their welcome.
That's the reason why
Yeah.
restaurants have hostesses. The whole point is to know these people have been here this
Yeah.
long. They're about to roll
right.
out. We're gonna fit people in.
So we're not wrong for being upset about this.
No.
And somebody goes,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say that I have been in speakeasies similar.
Yeah.
In Rome and Paris, we get to a new city, we want to find new places to go, and so we went to a speakeasy out there without reservation. Let me preface that without reservation. We
Sure.
showed up. We on the day about an hour or so ahead. We were like, "Listen, we want to come visit your establishment. We want to come see." And they're like, "Listen, it's a night. We got a bunch of people here.
Yep.
I can squeeze you in for an hour, but after that, I have a reservation that comes in right after you.
Yeah.
I need you to be able to bounce and roll." We went in knowing we have an hour. We're coming in for 2 drinks. We're not getting any food, and then we're gonna roll out.
Did you leave?
Yeah. We
Okay.
we had our drinks and we stood up and we leave. Even though the place was hopping,
Yeah.
the place was ready to go. There was a
All right.
jazz band playing down there. Like it was a fun time. I was
Okay.
like, this kind of sucks. I wish I would have made reservations.
Yeah.
But that creates the ambiance that I want to do that again next time.
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
gonna
but
make the
if you had
reservation ahead of time.
reservations, are you like, again, in a window?
No.
Okay.
Your reservation's in there to as long as you're drinking.
You get your
Ah.
table.
As long as you're
Okay,
there.
then
as long as
I'm
you're,
fine
like-
with that.
Yeah.
Like this niche, like, oh, it's a place, and I
Right.
can only be there for this amount of time.
Well, I was gonna say like the last time we had one of those, like, I think I can squeeze you in. We did stay the whole night.
Yeah. Yeah, this is-
Not the whole night, but we were.
But that's
Thanks for squeezing us in. We're not
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah. Well, they loved us for
Yeah.
one thing, so
and,
they didn't
and,
want.
and
to
I'm
kick
not
us
gonna
out.
I
lie.
imagine you walk in the door, everyone loves you. Like,
Well,
I mean,
but
yes.
but here was the thing, like and I don't like. I'm never gonna be like, oh, this is why. No, I'm never gonna do that.
That's when
Well,
they,
like, but
they
the-
set our table on fire. It was
Dude,
amazing.
oh, let's get to that. Let's get to that. So my girlfriend goes.
story.
Oh wow, and I turn and she goes, that's on fire. And I look over and like, it looked like a lighter was on fire, like literally like someone's
Oh, there's a
lighter.
candle over there.
Yeah, there's
Fun.
and so like, okay, so we were in El Paso a couple months ago, There's a tiki bar down there. What is the name of that tiki bar?
I have no clue.
Fucking-
I was
It was that good. You guys committed it.
No, hold on. Dude, I got to do this.
Looking it up.
Because in comparison, the one here can.
I was hoping he had that information.
Oh, God.
Just ready to go.
Yeah.
So
Let me.
and
Go
it's
ahead.
in El Paso, is what you're saying.
Oh, it's fucking great though. It is what a tiki bar here should be.
It's not a full-on tiki bar just because they have tiki drinks. They need to serve in that tiki cup. That makes or breaks
the Tiki Room El Paso.
Tiki Room El Paso. Oh
And,
yeah, hard name to remember, guys.
I know the place. Okay, let me tell you like what happened there, right? So Smiley and I and our friend Sarah roll in there, man, and we have no reservation.
Yeah, we don't have a reservation.
And it's the same. It's kind of where you in. And we walk up and we're like, "Hey, we don't have a reservation." And the person at the thing at the front was like, "Well, there is a wait, but I think if you guys are willing to be flexible and you might have to leave, we'll get you in there." So what I think happened is there was a Comic-Con going on there, and there was also BTS was in town.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys aware of BTS?
The phenomenon.
The Korean like pop group was like
God,
huge,
yeah.
like it was huge. You know, it was so big that everyone was like talking, like even the celebrities that were at the Comic-Con.
Well, because all the hotels were like sold out,
wiped out, and it got outed which hotel they were in. It was crazy,
no.
but like the person working at the tiki bar kind of was like, "Are you?" You know, I think I don't know. Anyway, they seat us, and our server was absolutely amazing.
The best.
They lit our table on fire.
On
Oh,
purpose.
yes.
They didn't do this for other people, right? So we
There's an
order.
8-top behind them. But you can see in the video just like staring at our
They
table.
kept looking at our table like, why is this happening to these people and not us? So like our server was like, I think you guys, we get a drink, and we're like, our server just kept hanging out at our table. We kept talking to her. She was super cool. Finally, she's like, I think you guys should get the scorpion bowl that multiple people could drink from.
Love a scorpion.
And then she goes, you sure you don't want the big one? That's like for 4 people? And we're like, no, not really. We want the 2.
Yeah.
She goes, oh, okay. Comes back. She goes, I made a mistake. I got you the 4-person one. I'm like, okay, sure you did. And then
There's an extra secret shot here if you like.
under the lime in the middle, it's Bacardi 151.
Yeah.
And
she sets it on fire.
sets that on fire, right? And she goes, watch this. Sprays the table with alcohol, and then fucking has like a torch. She's like, boosh. Boosh, boosh. It's like blowing up the table. Everyone is like looking at our table like,
she's
what
like,
the fuck?
she's flicking like black pepper,
Yeah.
so it's all it's like
Brings us-
fireworks at the table.
Brings a straw for Smiley to drink the 151 straight out of the goddamn middle.
Yeah.
And our friend Sarah's like, I don't think I've ever had 151. She's like, hold on a second. Comes back with
Another one.
Here's a taste. It's like this much in a cup of 151.
It's more than
all
I
those
took.
sliver shots.
Yeah.
Like just a sliver.
Yeah. And like, we're like, oh my lord. I think our bill was like $300 or $400. And
Jeez.
like, our friend Sarah was like, I got this because you guys let me stay with you.
Yeah.
So we come back the next night. We have like 2 servers hanging at our table. They lit our table on fire a couple times.
You are the coolest kids in school at that
Right.
point. Like
Yeah.
they were telling stories about you in the kitchen afterwards. They're like,
Yeah.
we had these dudes. They were awesome last
Right.
night.
But like that's where like I was hoping this. And no, I was like,
Didn't quite make it.
no.
That sucks. I'm sorry about that.
But no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm totally cool with it. Like that's why I go to the places I go to.
Yeah.
Because I want.
And we'll go there next year.
No. Oh yeah. We go back to El Paso next year. We're
Yeah.
gonna right to the Tiki Room and be like, "Where's the? You gotta."
I
Like,
kind of feel like I'm
I
going
wrote
to
down her
El Paso
name.
next weekend. I want
dude,
to figure
I'll
this
tell you, like, it's not going to be New Orleans, but
Yeah.
El Paso is one of the cool cities in the United States.
Okay.
It has some, like, and growing up, it was not.
Yeah.
It was not like that.
It's turned around.
They
man.
did
I used to go there
somebody-
as a kid, and I was like, this place
Yeah.
is kind of sketchy. I didn't like
Oh,
it.
there are
and now
some dope
I'm
ass
like,
places.
this is my
Okay.
favorite place now.
How long will
Yeah.
it take me
Fun.
to get to El Paso from Albuquerque?
4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
That's right.
And they have a great, one of the reasons we go, they have an amazing outlet mall outside of town, and we go shoe shopping.
Oh, that's our secret. Yeah,
we always come back with like
My
4 pairs of
girlfriend's
shoes.
cheering over here. She's really
Yeah.
excited.
I mean,
yeah.
Do you not like Vans? Do you not like Converse? Do you
I
like
love some Vans.
Pumas?
I've been missing my Vans. I
Dude,
haven't been
that
able to
outlet
find
mall
a decent
is
pair.
that outlet
Yeah.
mall is out of hand.
Yeah.
Love
we
it.
have to like be like no more than 3 pairs.
I'm
no more
like,
than 3
I'll tell
pairs.
Smiley, I'm driving down. I'm like, Smiley, I'm gonna give 4 pairs of shoes to Goodwill if I buy 4 pairs of shoes. I still haven't, but I will.
You're going to cycle them through.
I will.
I got a pair of tan Doc Martens.
Yeah.
For $50.
Nice.
Dude, it's that place.
Brand new.
That's my problem. Like I can find great Vans and Converse and all this stuff, but they want to charge me $120 for each one. I was like, these are great shoes, but like I'm not paying $120.
These were like Converse. 30. These Vans were like 30. Yeah.
I will gladly go pick up a $40, $50 pair
and then go get your table lit on fire.
Yeah, let's do this shit.
Yeah.
Listen, I get what you're saying is that this speakeasy was a badass spot and it was a really cool servers, which makes for the ambiance and puts it together. That's awesome. But the push to shove here is the attitudes that you're bringing into the bar too. If you're going in with this like, all right, I'm getting served. I need this to be my like special occasion thing. They're gonna read to that you pick up on the person that's around situation, right? But you go through with a fun-loving, open attitude. It's like, let's just see where this night brings us.
Well, that'll happen, but
you'll find yourself in some adventures.
So I also feel I agree with what you're saying, but I also agree with like locations like become the influencer / and they in a lot of places do that off the jump. They're like, we got to cycle as many people in and out as we can.
There's this many people are banging at our door to get in here. We got to get them
But what I and I told my girlfriend this. I said, here's what's going to happen in 6 months when there's another thing that's the thing. Then what?
Right. It's not going to be near a school over here.
And then what will you do? You know,
you haven't built the rapport with your customer clientele that's going to come in on a regular
locals,
basis.
you have no regulars, you have no, you know.
That's what I was going to say about New Orleans too, is you asked like what's the cool spot for like locals to go to. And the truth is that every neighborhood, just like in New York, every neighborhood, every block has their own like bodega to go to. In New Orleans, everybody has their local watering hole, whatever's closest to you that's there.
Gotcha.
And so you have those spots you go to. When I call up my friends and say, hey man, you want to go drinking? He goes, yeah, I plan on going to, Lucky's or Tipitina's tonight or go to do the things.
Yeah, you know the place that's 2 blocks away, so I can just
we're going to walk back home. Park with you and walk there.
You do like I did at the break. I was like, well, what do you want?
Yeah.
What exactly do you want? I want a hurricane. All right, well, here's the best one.
That's what happens when people come in and they say, Chris, like, bring us out. Show us all the cool stuff. I was like, the first question I always ask is, well, what kind of night do you want? Like, what kind of
you want to black out and throw up on the floor?
Right. Are you looking to see some burlesque dancers? Are you looking to see a cool band play? You want to find yourself in the park at 2 a.m.? Like, what do you want?
Because I know where they got original Four Loko.
Right, let's do that.
Are we going to go get some Mad Dog and like try to fight some bums? Like, what's your
Mad
idea
Dog 2020, unbearably smooth.
Mogan David's. You got to say it right. So people go, you mean Mad Dog? I go, I'm sorry. I mean
Mogan and David
2020. Shall I unscrew the cap for you, sir?
It is kosher, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah. Like Manischewitz.
Right?
It is. I mean, Mogan and David is...
See that the one thing about New Orleans, I think that I would love and would be the downfall of me, is there's just, like you said, like every night you could go watch burlesque, you could go watch jazz, you could go watch live music. It's just always there. So one thing that is bad and good about Albuquerque is like you just can't do that every night. It's just not there. So but the problem is in Albuquerque is when it is there, people don't go. It's like you don't realize that this live thing. Like I hate when someone who lives here goes, "Ain't nothing to do here."
There's nothing going on.
You're out of your fucking mind.
It's not true. And as a person that has just moved to Albuquerque, I will tell you that one of the things that everybody asks, like, oh, what are you going to do this weekend? And I list off 6 things that I've found out about, and they're like, holy shit, Chris, you've been here for 2 months, and you know all these people and do all these things? And it was like, yeah, you just have to look, guys.
Yeah.
I've got a fantastic story about my first day in Albuquerque.
Go for it.
And the bar that I found.
What was the bar?
Fantastic. Albuquerque Press Club.
Oh, you want to see my membership card?
Yeah, no. I just got an email that says you need to come pick up your membership card. You've been sitting here for
I'm a little upset with them because I want to renew mine and you can't redo it online.
No, you can't.
It upsets me.
They're in a changeover. They're fixing it and changing some of the stuff. So
I was on the board.
He was on the board over there.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about how I found out about the Albuquerque Press Club. So
that is a good question because, like, there's people who've lived here their whole lives don't even know about it.
It's part of the story.
My boss's lawyer was like, I didn't know that place even existed. Can you get me in? I was like, I've been going there since I was
blowing your fingernails a little bit. Yeah, I can get you in.
I think we'll see.
I got a membership.
Yeah. So I'm coming in. I stay at the Stay Hill Springs downtown. And I'm going out with some film friends, and I get dropped off at the hotel at 7 o'clock. And I'm like, what the am I going to do? It's 7 o'clock, and I'm used to being up to Louisiana's 3 and 4 in the morning. Like, I got to go find something to do. So I just started, like, Googling the bars nearest me, places to go, fun places. And you get a bunch of the Google pictures that pop up.
Yep.
You can kind of tell an atmosphere by looking at a picture and seeing, like, what's
the
there.
giant haunted house on a hill.
I think I'm going to do that. Well, I went to a rooftop bar first, which I now found out is a haunted mental institution.
It was.
It's not haunted. It was for.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, it might be haunted.
Hotel Park Central, and it's what is the name of the place? Apothecary. Yeah.
So I went up there. My birthday was out in May. And
a cool place.
When I was a teenager, that's where all the rich kids got infirmed at.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like that's where, like, if you were having problems in school and you were rich, they put you there.
Right. And then after a couple of weeks, you come back out and you're a whole different person.
Yeah. But they have they have that building next to it, which was like where they burned the bodies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crematorium.
Yeah, there you go.
So I go up there first. There's not many people around in the end of February sitting at a rooftop bar.
No.
Silly Chris. But I was like, all right, I got to find another spot. One drink, I wander away. And the next thing that I found is this place called Albuquerque Press Club.
Which is right behind it.
Right behind it. On Google, it just looks like a regular bar.
You didn't recognize it from the movies?
No.
You know what movie it's in, right?
What movie?
Beer Fest.
No shit? That's the one?
It's the restaurant.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
It's their restaurant, yeah.
I now have so many cooler stories to tell now.
Yeah,
I'm going to get so much more street cred now.
Yeah, they filmed that here.
So I was like, all right, I'll walk over. It's a little drizzly outside, which is very odd for Albuquerque, but there's a mist, which is fine for a guy from the swamps. And then I get to the door. I walk up to it's a loop hill, right? Mm-hmm. You go up and around. You come through the front door, and the big sign at the front of the door goes, "Members only, must have membership to come inside. No outside guests." And I go, well, there's nobody at the front door, so I guess I'm walking in. Straight through the front door.
Look at you.
You get to the second door, and the second door goes, "Members must sign in," arrow pointing down to the deal in order to sign in.
Oh, little Bobby's watching. What's up, little Bobby? Shoulder voices.
Bobby! And so I go, well, I'm not a member, so I'm just going to keep walking. And I keep going, and I make it to the bar.
Because that's where you get the membership.
Cool, that's where you got to go. And I go, hey, I need a liquor drink. You've got some Breckenridge up there. Go ahead and pour me a double. He goes, who are you? It's like, are you a member here? I was like, no. He goes, you can't even be in this room. Like, you have to leave right now. I'm like, whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I was like, tell me how I become a member.
Yeah.
What is it? He goes,
and then he goes, oh, okay.
He goes, I don't really have time to explain right now. I've got all these people that are around, but is the vice president right next to you.
And he was drunk and smoking.
He'd been drinking and smoking and having a good time.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, Scott, I want to turn around, talk to this guy.
By any chance, was it a guy named Will?
No.
Oh.
Will wasn't there?
No.
Right.
He's a blast.
Yeah. Will's good people?
Yeah.
I'll have to gotta meet Will.
Yeah.
So he brings me through the spiel. He explains the house, the history of Albuquerque, the history of the building, like
the Wellesley house.
Yeah. And he goes, listen, I'm gonna sign you in. You seem cool. Will you be my guest for the night? If you like it, sign up a membership. If not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So
did he ask who you were?
He did. He was like, listen, this place is based off of people that are in publication. They're part of the press. They're anchors and whatnot. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm in the film industry. I'm part of the film world. I could definitely be one of these people.
Which they definitely want.
Yes. So they're like, cool. Well, I hope you have a great time. Here's the membership form if you want it at the end, which I immediately signed up for. But I had a few drinks, closed the place down. Places that close at 2, Albuquerque Press Club. I ended up leaving. I stumbled back to my hotel, which is only a block away. Had a great time. Next day, I'm meeting with some film people, and I tell them this story of how it all happened, give them the breakdown. And they go, "You got into the Albuquerque Press Club last night?"
Yeah.
I know people that have lived here my entire life, and they don't know about the Albuquerque Press Club.
Right.
How the fuck did you get into the Albuquerque Press Club? And I looked at her and I was like, "Listen, you might hear this multiple times, but I'm going to lay it out for you.
Yeah.
I'm Chris motherfucking Lightfoot."
There you go. There
They
you
cracked
go.
up laughing. It was a perfect pitch.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, all right, this is our guy. We really hope he sticks around.
There's another one. Like, have you been to the social club in Nob Hill?
Oh, Soch.
You've been there? Okay.
We've been to Soch.
So it's along the same line.
So you got the good ones in already.
So when
Our plan.
So I've lived here for a while, and like I do this. So my friend who used to live in Albuquerque and moved back, he's gay. He's like, man, I'm back in Albuquerque. He's like, this year my goal is to get into the social club. And I was like, the Albuquerque social club? And he goes, yeah. And I go, yeah, I emceed a show there like a month ago. And he goes, can you get me in? No, he goes, what the fuck? He's like, I'm gay. And I never got into the Albuquerque social club. And Chris Burnett, the most heterosexual guy, is emceeing a show.
Yeah.
And he was like offended by this. And he's like, son of a bitch. And he goes, can you get me in there? I was like, yeah.
I danced there before.
I emceed that show.
Oh, that's right. You were emceeing that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I brought my whole like dance troupe.
We keep finding ourselves in the same parties, just at different times.
Right. See, we got to be more diligent. See, like you hit me up. What was it? When did you? Oh, it was.
I like their backstage.
Yeah.
They have a good dressing room there.
And I had been in the parade earlier in the day. I was in the parade this year.
Yeah.
And I don't know what we were doing. You hit me up and you're like, we're at Effects.
Yeah.
Was that good?
We got a table.
Yeah.
It was a great night. The whole weekend was, Pride centric. There was 4 different DJs.
We got a plan to do some stuff together. Yeah. I'm in.
I want to hang out more, man.
Yeah, we do.
And so we got a table, a couple bottles of champagne.
Little bottle.
We were celebrating
some table
Ida's
service.
birthday. And we invited a bunch of people. They give you like 10 people to join your table. They give you free entry on your cost that's there, and a couple bottles of champagne. You wander around.
See,
fantastic night. We danced until they were yelling at us like, "Get out of the bar! You have to leave."
I do not notice the lights.
Yeah.
So I haven't been in there in a long time. It used to be the gay bar, like the gay club. Effects was the gay club.
Yeah, because our regular one had recently. It was
so there used to be one called the Pulse, and
the Pulse on Central.
And the guy who owned it perished.
Got it.
And so then Effects kind of took it over, and it took
over the clientele.
Oh yeah, and like you would walk up, and there was like a 6'8" drag queen that like ran the door.
Okay.
And but beat your ass.
Right.
Quick and fast.
Like a brick wall.
While wearing platforms.
Yeah.
Platform high heels.
Chase you down.
And it was a dope ass place. So I haven't been in a long time. It's I guess it's still a little bit, but like it's not like it was.
I can say that that weekend was particularly Pride centric.
Yes.
So I can say that
they kind of go back to
maybe
the
it had a
roots
level of its roots, like the part that was there.
Because it got to where it was so popular that
people dressed in a wonderful fashion.
Oh yeah,
Well, no one
glamorous
else
in every room.
No one else was doing like a lot of. We didn't have any good places to dance at. So it just became like everyone's dance club.
Well, there's Social Club, and then there's what's the one? Sidewinders up in Nob Hill.
Haven't been to Sidewinders yet.
I you know what? I haven't been to the new one yet. I haven't been to the new one yet at all. And apparently they have food. I have no idea. But like I guess there's also another gay club now open. I haven't been, but I don't know. But
if you know, please submit this. Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Give us a comment so we can go check it out.
Sidewinders is very much a younger bar.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do they have people dancing?
I went there. Jeez. I went there for my my niece's 21st, and they had like overhead lights on.
I don't know what
by
that means.
10. They had the ugly lights on.
They had the ugly lights. You can't have the ugly lights.
You can tell what everybody really looks like.
Oh yeah,
the things that you're only supposed to turn on after 2.
Yeah, And I was like, this is
when you're like, oh
this is the
yeah,
lighting
and then you go,
to like kick
that's
people
what
out.
you look like. Oh,
anyway, I've got to go.
They had it on at 10, and I was like, is this normal? I'm like, oh yeah, is this not normal? I'm like, oh, you need, honey, you need to get to better bars. This is awful. Why do they have the lights on like this?
Back to the whole, after COVID and the next wave of people coming out don't drink as much. Like they don't go out to do the partying and the drinking that we were used to. That's one of the things that also doesn't happen is they don't get out and dance. They don't do things that could be perceived as ridiculous because they're always getting recorded on everything.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't want to make a fool of myself. My friend's going to record it. Everybody's going to see it. My life's going to be over. I don't want to do this.
Right.
So then you have a lot of these bars where people just kind of sit around and kind of drink a little bit.
There's also like an introversion.
Yes.
So they actually get to go out to a bar. Like that is the extroversion. It's the actual walking in and like getting past the door. They've done it. They've extroverted.
They've done it. They've hit their mark.
It's weird. It's a weird thing, and it's like, now I have to sing karaoke. Now I have to dance. Ugh, you're really asking a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, and even to the point of like, I'm Gen X, and like I'm Gen X, but I like millennial a little bit. But like, it's weird to me. I am a performer, and it took me a long time to realize this because I got to go out and I'm like, me, look at me, ha ha ha. I'm all about that.
Yeah. Eyes on
me. Yeah.
I'm eldest millennial, but extra.
Yeah.
Extroverted.
Sure.
I am super extroverted,
and I hang out with those people.
Right.
So.
And I want to be there. I want to have a good time, and I want to say, hey, look at me. Here, let me entertain you.
Well, and then my day job. Like they're like, oh, you need to present. You have to present on Thursday, and I'm like, okay. And my boss will be like, you ready for that? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you're gonna have to stand up in front of the whole team. Okay.
Yeah. Can do.
You're gonna be okay. I'm like, sure. Yep. Sure will.
He's all, I'll make them laugh. I'll make them cry. They're gonna have a great time.
I'll have good transitions.
All right.
But that's what we do.
Are you ready for me? Are you ready for me?
Are you ready for
you ready for this? Dun, 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 dun,
do you ask people that we do this, we're like, you have to tone it down.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't get entrance music? What kind of crap is this bullshit?
Like, come on, guys. Like, I need a walkout song.
I feel like, so
is there some way I can jump out through a curtain?
I feel like you're going to have to come back because we haven't even talked about the movie industry.
We haven't even got there yet.
Fucking bit, and we're almost done. But like, I feel like there's two things that pro wrestling has given the world.
Yeah.
That everyone needs, right? I'm going to tell you two things, and you're going to agree with me after I say the two things that pro wrestling. I agree
with you now. I don't know.
Has given the world.
I have guesses.
Entrance music. Who doesn't want fucking entrance music? Like, and you walk out and you're like,
every single time I walk in through a door, when I throw it open, I just want someone. It just starts. I'm only happy when it rains, and then like the door,
and then Smiley walks through the door, and he like does like a pose where he like flexes. It happens whenever. And who doesn't want that? Brody wants that. Number two. When you win something, Smiley, you won this. You won this thing. Here's your plastic trophy. Nobody wants that.
You know what they do want?
Here's your championship belt that you can carry with you, and everybody's gonna be all, "What'd you win?" I won MVP of the goddamn fucking bar.
Smiley. I want the belt.
That's not what's supposed to happen.
I'm here for the belt.
Am I wrong on this?
Let me get the belt.
Like NASCAR. You win the goddamn NASCAR championship. Do you want a big ass trophy? Or do you want the fucking belt that you can fucking go out to the bar later?
I'm here for the belt.
And
I'm here for the title. I'm taking it.
You see a guy at a bar with a championship belt on his shoulder, dumping champagne down his throat. You're like, well, that guy kicked some ass today. That person kicks some ass. Am I wrong on this?
No, you're 100% right.
I'm right on both of those points, right? So, like, if I could walk into a bar and they'd be all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the bar. It's all, and like,
smoke billows.
And I roll in. I'm all the mayor of downtown, Chris Burnett, and I'm all, oh yeah. Like it's just a thing,
To corroborate your story, is the last studio I was working at in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
One of the team building exercises that I did was we had a bunch of these college kids that were right out of film school, and one of the guys was bragging about how fast he could run the mile. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna plot out a mile race here. And we're gonna hit it. You get a little time to train. We're gonna do this.
Okay.
And sure enough, we built it up with how cool it was gonna be, and we ran the race. And shout out to Donald Kane here. Congrats for beating me. But the championship that we pass from person to person every year in this annual 1 mile race is a championship belt, and you get to brag about it for the entire year.
Fucking
that you were the one that won.
Who wants
all the state
fucking trophy? I don't want a trophy.
I want a belt. I want a fucking belt.
I want a belt. Like a throw over my shoulder. Here, hand me that fucking belt right there.
All right.
Just grab it and pull. Grab it and pull. There you go. Hand me that.
He's allowed to do that.
You go boom. You're like, well, Chris Lightfoot rolled into this studio and he's like, I'm the best.
Thought he could handle this.
Well, let me tell you people who the best is. Who the man is with the belt. Right.
Who's got that belt?
Here.
That belt won't be yours. It's coming to me.
You see this? You see this, Chris Lightfoot?
Yeah.
This is what champions have. Right.
Hey.
Not losers. Champions. It says champion here, not loser. But that's the best shit ever, right?
Chris, I'm coming for you.
Right. You like how you could just pull it off the wall? It's got the mountain.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna rip the drywall screws out.
I'm all literally just yank that.
It's a tearaway.
It's a tearaway. But again, I go. Wait a minute. Champion.
Champion.
Not champion. But even if you're fat, you can hold it like this. You're like, you want this? I don't think so. You're gonna have to take this out of my cold, dude. It just has a thing about it, right? Wrestling got that right.
It did.
It did.
Played well.
Well, and it's funny because I remember as a kid, you'd watch boxing and they had those weird championship belts where it had the weird frilly belt thing, and I was like, that's weird. Where's all the gold and the
Right.
I was used to wrestling. I don't know.
Where's the cool shit?
Yeah.
Where's the bling, baby?
Yeah. It's fun. It's super fun. But I feel they do that now.
Yeah.
You watch professional football, and the team that wins the Super Bowl, they'll all have Super Bowl championship belts now.
Right.
And there's all these the fantasy football belts, and I'm like, it's where
Who
it's
wants
at.
rings? No,
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Fuck
can't
it.
deny a good thing. It's a good. We know.
belt. I know everyone has a belt.
You're not gonna love it, but I mean, Texas have been doing big belt buckles for a long time.
No, it's fine. I'm from Eastern New Mexico, which is West Texas,
Yeah.
basically. We always we'd always go, oh, there's the Intercontinental Champion, a guy wearing a big. But I'm also here for it. If you have a belt buckle that you won rodeoing,
Yeah.
dude, you should wear the shit out of that.
There you go.
You know, I'm in it.
For
I'm
the
in it.
W, for
Yeah,
the win,
big
baby.
dub, man.
Love it. For champion, should we do another
Yeah.
Malort?
Do you want to
shot?
do another Malort?
Another Malort?
Are you here for another 30 minutes, or are you done?
No, I'm good. I could do another 30.
Okay.
If your audience is around for another 30.
We're here for the whole dude. We're real big in. Are you into the Asian countries?
I'm gonna say no.
Oh well, Smile. Well,
I'm not against them. I'm just
Oh.
saying that I'm not.
So Smiley and I have had the biggest month we've ever had in the last month.
Okay.
20 years of doing this show,
Okay.
and we're blowing up in Japan,
Hell yeah.
Singapore,
Love
and
it.
Hong Kong.
Hell yeah.
Asian markets, love them, love those people.
I just haven't been there before.
No,
so
I
ain't
never been
need to
there.
experience it at some point.
And Singapore is like the big one. And I was looking into it, and I guess Singapore, podcasting is really exploding.
Oh, really?
90% of the people in Singapore listen to podcasts.
Okay.
Well, that's us.
That's us, man.
Hey, you
tell
you
him,
guys
Brody.
are in that.
Wait,
In
you
it
want
to
to
win
do?
it.
Do you want to do the barrel age?
Yeah, I mean, we have enough. How many do I need to pour?
Well, pour one for the barrel age for you.
We're going over.
She's like, we're at the time. We're going over it. The dog is ready for us to be done. She's like, this is the ball throwing time. Pour another shot on Malort as I hold my title, my Route 66. It's really weird. So this belt right here is from Duke City Championship Wrestling, right? It's kind of our Intercontinental title. I don't know if you know wrestling. It's like our mid-level belt, right?
Okay.
And the guy who makes these belts for us, gosh, what is his name? It's I'll have to pull it up, but he's great. He makes them for WWF. He makes them for all kinds of people, and he made these for us. And it's really weird. This is the mid-level belt. Like we have like the world title belt, and then we, like WWE has the WWE world title.
Yep. And
then they have the Intercontinental title, which is like the mid-level. This is ours. But to me, I wanted that one because it's the Route 66. It's like it's got the 66, which is the 100-year anniversary. So I wanted a replica of it, and I got one. And
that's awesome.
I asked him for it. I was like, "Can I have one of those?" And he's like, "Yeah." And but the crazy thing is it's not too bad. The real one is heavier than the world heavyweight title.
No way.
Yeah, it's fucking heavy as shit. And
I mean, that's got some weight to it already. Pulling it off the wall was.
This is the only. I've been a wrestling fan since I was 5, and this is the only wrestling belt I own.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want that one because no matter what happens, I was part of Duke City Championship Wrestling. I was one of the. I was one of the ownership. I helped start it, and we have a tag team belts. And when we were talking about when we were doing the planning phase for Duke City Championship Wrestling, I was like, what if when we did the tag belts, one tag belt is red and one is green? And they were like, oh. So our belts are the Route 66 Chili Championships.
That's awesome. Red and
One
green.
is
It's
red
all
and
about
one's green.
Christmas.
And I said, but we need to keep them mostly on people not from here.
Okay.
And then they got to be like, then they got to like talk shit about them. And like one guy came out and he was using it to floss himself, Because then it's like you're disrespecting the fucking, the tradition.
Builds animosity. You want it now. I got to get that shit back.
Well, you're disrespecting our stuff, and fuck you. You're from Arizona. You're from blah, blah, blah.
Conflict. It's a storyline.
It's immediate drama. It's like quick heat is what they call it. Yeah.
Got it.
But
here's cheers to the champion.
Yeah.
Cheers to that champion. But then I got a question about Duke City too.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, I'd love to talk about Duke City Championship Wrestling.
One, I want you to explain a little bit more about Duke City Championship, but I also need to know why it is Duke City. Why did that name come about?
Oh, well, Albuquerque's the Duke City.
Well, why?
You don't know why?
No.
So Albuquerque is the Duke City because we.
Come on, Smiley, you're good, buddy.
Yeah.
It evaporated off your tongue even before it touched your throat.
How is the barrel age?
I don't like how it tastes.
This is wonderfully more smooth. I can taste the barrel in there, the wood grain that is soaked into the.
They had it in an outhouse for several hours. I could tell. So Albuquerque is the Duke City because we were founded by a Spanish, the Spanish, and it was a fort. It was they were trying to figure out a name, and there was a duke that was named Albuquerque.
Okay.
So they were like, the Duke of Albuquerque, we're going to name the city of Albuquerque after him. And so that's why it became the Duke City. So when you see like the Albuquerque Dukes, which was our original minor league team, that was the Dodgers minor league team,
and then it became the Isotopes.
The Dukes had a way better theme song.
The Dukes are coming out,
coming out swinging.
Yeah,
come on,
Tommy Lasorda
play ball.
Do you know who Tommy Lasorda was? He was the manager for the Dodgers when they won the World Series.
Got it.
Duke, Tommy Lasorda was really. Yeah, wow. How old are you? You're in your 40s?
I'm 38.
Okay, you may be too young. But Tommy Lasorda, when I was a kid, was like the big manager of the Dodgers.
Got it.
When they were like he originally was the Dukes manager, and they won the AAA World Championship or National Championship, whatever it is. They won the AAA championship as the Dukes when he was there.
Yeah.
And then Tommy Lasorda went to the Dodgers. They won the World Series with Tommy Lasorda. And so then around like the 90s, the Dukes were like, we need a new stadium. The stadium sucks. And the city was like, sorry. And Brody quit. And the Dukes were like, well, if you don't, we're going to move to Portland. And the city's like, good luck. And they thought they were bluffing, and they didn't. They didn't bluff. They left.
Yeah, our team left.
And
5,000.
And people were pretty upset about it, and because it was like kind of like the thing about Albuquerque is people won't go out for shit, but then like when it leaves, they're like, "What the fuck? This is horse shit," you know. And
we'll burn the stadium down.
We'll burn the city down. So then they moved to Portland, and then they ended up going defunct, and a guy ended up buying the rights to the name, and that's why we have the Duke store. Like a guy owns the name, and that's. Anyway, so then the Isotopes came around in like 2002, and people like the Isotopes, right?
Oh, yeah.
People like them. They're liked. But every year, people who are like from Albuquerque and have been here their whole lives are like, yo, man, I heard that the Isotopes may become the Dukes again. Like that comes out, like, and it's not going to happen. It's not ever going to happen. But that's the thing.
I tell you, man, it's that theme song. I still remember that.
And they'll do Duke's Night and quit. Hey, stop. But anyway, what was that? So the question about Duke City Championship Wrestling. That's why it's called that.
Got it.
Because that's our nickname, the Duke City.
I know. And again,
Yeah.
New Orleans.
No, it's fine.
New Orleans has lost a few of our basketball teams in similar fashion.
So let me explain. Let me talk about another thing real quick. That was like, oh, go ahead.
I also want to talk about the championship. We'll know a little bit more when it happens and when.
July 31st. Okay. It's the next one.
It's coming around the corner.
We film it and we put it on YouTube, and we're gonna start being on. We were on like Xfinity's like public access for a while, but we don't do that anymore. We're gonna be on like KOB at some point.
Okay.
Late night on Saturdays, but like we're on YouTube. And again, we're affiliate of Billy Corgan's NWA, the Billy Corgan that from Smashing Pumpkins.
Right.
This is a big wrestling guy.
Hell yeah.
But like, what was I gonna say? About the Duke City thing. I was gonna talk about something.
I derailed everything.
Sorry. Damn it, it's fine.
Was it about the New Orleans losing teams, Duke City losing team? Was it about no Isotopes?
No,
changing.
It's fine.
Sorry, derailed the whole situation.
It happens. But what about the wrestling? Ask a question.
No, I'm excited to get involved and see this go down.
I'll bring you in. You can you'll be my guest, and you can come in, and I'll introduce you to everybody. And they will probably want to meet you.
If not, I get it. I'm just Chris Lightfoot. Chris motherfucking Lightfoot. I've got a Albuquerque Press Club membership.
Is that your middle name? That's fantastic.
It is. I abbreviated MF. So it's Chris MF Lightfoot. MF Lightfoot.
Because I'm a real MFI.
The other thing that we were trying to push towards to talk about was film at some point.
Well, I mean, we can talk about film. Like, I don't know if we have, no time.
We could do a teaser for the next one that we're going to do.
The
next one will be all about film.
How did you get into film?
Have you ever wanted just to do something cool?
Yeah.
And
I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, you're killing it. So I used to be an entertainer on cruise ships. So,
let's hear about the cruise
ships. That is right.
We did tease that.
Forgot about that.
And so
what kind of entertainer?
So I'm the guy. I'm Julie from Love Boat. I'm the guy that would get you excited about bingo and trivia. We would do the dance parties, and we'd announce all the shows and stuff that were happening.
How?
What's it like not being able to get away from work because you're on a freaking boat?
You live everything about the ship.
So you're just always on?
Fuck, man.
Yeah, I mean, I work 20 out of 24 hour a day.
I feel like we did. Okay,
7 months straight.
So I'm sorry. Hold on. Like, we were going to go out to eat after this.
Yeah.
I now feel like we need to order in
and
do another hour here because I have
so many questions.
You need to calm down.
I'm sorry.
we will have to eat. There's a gremlin in me at some point when I get hungry.
I have some cruise ship.
Supposed to hang out my kiddos in there.
Questions.
Okay.
Oh my god, because I've never been on.
Never?
And I don't really want to.
A floating sweat box?
Why do you think it's a sweat box? There's air conditioning everywhere.
Yeah.
But aren't you on the ocean?
Yeah. Which has the ocean breeze. It's like
which is humid.
The breeze.
I live in a desert.
You do.
The second there's any sort of precipitation, I'm all like, it's ruined.
I worry. Okay, well, so you recommend cruise ships?
So I recommend cruise ships. I had a great time doing it. I did it for 3 different years. It was a great contract time.
How long each year?
7 months at a time is the most they let you do before they this person's going to go insane if we don't get them on the ship.
Well, I think he lives here now.
So did you need, when you were done with your tour?
Yeah.
Were you like, okay, I need to get off the ship?
No, I mean I thrive. My social battery is charged being around other people. So me in that situation was just stellar. I would have a great time.
I'm half and half.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, he knows. Like I need to. When I'm not
You're
around people.
Mulata.
When I'm not around people for a while, I'm like, "Where's the thing? We got to go do the thing. We got to be around the people."
Their move.
And then we're around the people, and we're around the people long enough. I'm like, "All right, I need to be away from the people."
My battery's charged. It's time to walk away.
Yeah,
it's time to go. So I thrive off of that. I live well, and so getting off the ship, I'm like, "All right, it's time to live for me for a little bit," which you only really get about a month, maybe 2 at most. And that sign-off bonus that you get when you leave depletes, and you're like, and I don't have any money left. I need to get back on another ship. Let's go. So
is it good money?
It's okay money.
Yeah.
It's enough for me to travel. All expenses are paid for, right?
Right. Like, I assume you don't have to pay for anything.
You don't, but they take that into account.
Oh,
they know. They know. But you make just enough. The longer you're there, you obviously every contract you get pushed up more. You get a percentage raise.
Yeah.
Yes,
so the longer you're there, the better.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah, that's how it works. And then so I have a good time. You meet good people, and then you see them on other ships, which makes it that much more fun to sign back on.
Right.
Maybe if I was a little better about money, that I could have walked away with more, but. Every time I'd get to a port, I'm like, I want to go do that excursion. I want to go to this place. I want to go see this thing.
That's what money's for.
I'd spend money as soon as I'd get it, and then I'd just wait for the next paycheck.
Can you say which?
Yeah, I'm far out at this point. I used to work for Carnival Cruise Lines.
Oh, which is that the good one? Because I've heard like, don't go to this one. Always do these ones.
Again, just like if I'm trying to figure out what kind of night you want to have, what kind of sea cruise do you want to have?
I mean, I'm gonna first of all. And then there's the other thing, like, do you buy the alcohol package or do you not buy it? Because they won't let you bring
buy the alcohol package.
You always got. I'm gonna buy it.
Buy the package.
As I'm gonna yeah.
The price point on the alcohol package is you will never drink enough in order to make up for the alcohol package. But I don't want to have to pay attention to how much I had and how much each drink is and whatever. No, screw it.
I just want to get drunk.
Pay for it.
Throw a glass at the mirror behind the bar. I mean, they go, "You're done," and get out.
Right.
It's
like
exactly.
Like ground zero, you're at sea level, so like, how are you going to get drunk in the first place?
See, it's quantity over quality sometimes. You got to be prepared. I'm a professional drinker, Smiley. I've been doing this for a long time.
He grew up in New Orleans,
right? And that's one of the things that I did hone my craft a little bit is being on the ship, having a drink, entertaining, having another drink. Go to the crew bar, have a drink. And it's the only other place that alcohol is as cheap as New Orleans. The crew bar in cruise ships, it's like $1 for whatever you want to drink. Whatever behind the bar, here's $1. And there you go.
But the bartender is your friend.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'll have this drink. And they're like, come on, motherfucker. Come on, asshole.
Chris, you want your regular? Here's your straight tequila.
I'll do a liquid marijuana. And they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Out of here. Yeah. So I had a great time doing that, but I got off the ships and I was looking for something to do. And I was like, I can't leave an awesome, fun job like this.
Yeah. And
where
do
I was entertaining 1,000 people.
And then do like a fucking 9-to-5 accounting job.
The first job that hired me was Sprint cell phones. And I was selling mobile devices, which was not fun.
And you were dying inside.
I was, slowly withering away as I had to open the store in the morning.
So you went from entertainment to telecommunication services?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
To helping old people learn how to use a smartphone.
And I was like, I have to get out of here as fast as possible.
Yeah.
the transition that happened to that is I opened up an entertainment company.
Okay.
And I started booking bands. I was one of the DJs that I would book DJs. We would do private parties, weddings. We would do bars and stuff downtown. We'd have a good time making money on each of these contracts for all the bars and doing all of their entertainment. But, I needed something bigger, better, awesome. And so I applied with a couple of local studios and film crews in order to get on sets.
Yeah.
And so that's whenever I got into the film world. And when you want something enough, you'll make it happen.
Are you a film guy?
I do love films. I like engrossing myself in those storylines and watching the creative that comes out. I mean, as a film person, I would argue that a lot that comes out now is not original content.
No.
It is a lot of remakes about a bunch of stuff that has been done over and over again.
And like, I thought, like, as a person who's 51, I thought, like, well...
Who's that?
Who?
Oh, that's you.
I'm talking about me.
You don't look a day over 40.
Thank you.
Right.
But like, I thought that, like,
about?
maybe, it's one of those things where it's like, well, back in my day, the movies were better. But then I work with people that are like in their 30s and they're like, man, I watch movies like from your time and they seem to be so much better. And I'm like, okay, then I'm not a crazy idiot, No,
it's film is a business. I mean, the whole thing is a way of making money. We understand that. We just happen to be the audience that they're selling to.
Sure.
We buy clothes, we buy shoes, we buy entertainment. It's all the same thing. But
we buy nostalgia.
Yeah, numbers they don't lie.
Yeah.
And the point is that you need something that if I'm going to invest $10 million into this, I need to make sure I get my $10 million back. We need to figure out how I'm going to do that.
We live with business without a soul now.
Sure.
We have business by algorithm.
Yeah.
Business by statistics.
That's collecting data on everything in order to figure out what's
and they're like, well, what's selling right now is, what's doing good right now is, what's hot right now is, and it's like, it's instead of anticipating, it's
you're taking risk on that, right? It's a gamble.
You don't want to take that risk.
The fact that it takes a year in order to make any movie, you might have to film for 6 to 7 months,
right?
And then you're going to edit for another 6 or 7 months. And by the time you have run through your marketing plot in order to get this thing sold, what was cool a year ago is not cool now,
right?
And so what was happening is not the cool next thing in order to make.
Right.
So, but you've already made it.
But instead of the trend,
now what are you going to do?
And that's why indies are fun, because it's like, I don't give a shit what you think. I just wanted to make this film.
I had this great original thought. I'm going to put it into film. Here's my story.
Oh my God, we finished! Yay!
Well, instead of being the trendsetter, you're just like, but like, here's the thing that is like weirdly happened to me in the last like 3 months. Like, I ended up watching like different like documentaries or different things. And I didn't realize, like, they were all going to show me, like, kind of, like, where the movie industry has been for, like, the last, like, so many years. So, like, in the 60s, you had, like, the fluff that was, like, Sound of Music and, like, the Elvis movies and all this shit. So, in, like, the 70s, that's when, you had these movies that came in that were, like, gritty and realism and depressing. You had the Dog Day Afternoon. You had the.
You don't think The Sound of Music was depressing?
Not at the end. Not by the end.
I don't think you got the point of that movie.
Well,
it's a very depressing movie.
But again, so that was a bad example. But again, you had like a lot of fluff. But in the 70s, it was a very gritty time with a lot of anti-heroes and a lot of like, you had the taxi driver, the Dog Day Afternoon, in films of that sentiment, right?
Right.
So I was sitting there like, what? Because like there's a documentary called 1975, which is the year I was born, and it's all about the film industry in that time, and it talks about like the films before it. But then you had like those movies, and then you had like Jaws and like these films that were just like fucking punch you in the face, like fuck you. And then I was watching another documentary. It was about the 80s, and they're like, well, we wanted to come off of the gritty time of the 70s, and we wanted to like be a little more happier,
give some hope, give a little thread of it's going to be okay.
And so that's when they started the high concept film, which was Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer. And Bruckheimer. So Don Simpson was fired from one of the studios for doing too much cocaine. And being a little
I don't think you're allowed to get fired for that.
And being a little too like over the top with the women. And so
that you can get fired for.
He got Jerry Bruckheimer, and they started their own production company. And they actually had rules. This blew my mind. Have you seen this documentary about him? I can't remember what it's called, but they had rules for the film, and the rules for the film in the 80s, because like Rocky had come out, Star Wars had come out, and they were like, okay, the underdog. And it uplifting at the end, and it makes you feel good when you leave the theater. Not like gritty, punch you in the face taxi driver where you're just like, life is fucked.
Here's our formula.
Here's our formula.
What we're gonna do.
So their formula was this: we're gonna have a person. They're gonna have a job that is abnormal, and we're gonna bring in and have a soundtrack to the film. We're going to hire a band to make a soundtrack for the film. There's going to be music videos because MTV, we want it on MTV. We want the soundtrack to be as important as the film. So we can like.
So you're talking about like what are this Charles Bronson's films?
No. So we can sell the film. You go watch the film, then you buy the soundtrack because you saw it on MTV, and MTV is also going to make you want to go see the film.
You're talking about Death Wish 3.
Yes. No. So then the first film they made was Fame.
Yeah.
Not Fame, Flashdance. But like there's going to be a story arc where you're going to have the abnormal job, they're going to have adversity, and they're going to be the underdog, and then and then there's going to be like a scene that is iconic. This was literally part of their formula. There's going to be a scene that is iconic, and then they're going to have strife, and then somebody a minor character is going to fall by the wayside, and then by the end they're going to bring it back.
Right the track. Right the plane.
Like Death Wish 3.
Flashdance was the first one. Second one was Top Gun.
Love Top Gun, obviously.
And then they just kept making that same formula. They called it the high concept film. There's going to be very little substance to the movie. But it was like, I was sitting there like, whoa. And like, there's all these decades. And then the 90s came, and then we kind of went back to the 70s a little bit. We kind of like merged the two.
Sure.
We saw, because like in the 80s, they just kept doing it, like Karate Kid.
The 80s started pushing the wheel that you're talking about.
Yeah.
One thing feeds into another.
Right.
You know, what Spaceballs merchandising.
Yes.
You know,
they made fun of it. Yeah.
We're going to make the whole loop that happens here, which is this helps us sell more, which helps us sell DVDs, which helps us sell whatever VHS is overseas, all the things.
Synergy.
Create a culture that surrounds the movie in general, so it all becomes one thing.
I mean,
together.
I learned how to put nails into a board and put it under my window just from Death Wish 3.
Just to be prepared.
No.
You know, you never know what's going to creep in through the window.
But see, you're talking about the 80s. You're talking about Canon Films. Canon Films is its whole nother fucking thing.
But it's still using the exact formula that you just said.
No, it did. But Death Wish 3, I don't think so much. But it might have.
Eventually, the plan gets out and other people use it too. But
in Canon Films, did you know Canon Films?
Canon Films.
He-Man.
Do you know them?
He-Man?
No, Canon Films. Canon Films thing was like the Don Simpson model studio wide.
Okay.
Like they were like because Don Simpson ended up dying from a heart attack from fucking cocaine. Have you ever seen the movie True Romance?
No.
You should watch it. There's a character based off Don Simpson in that film.
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino wrote the script.
The only thing she'd be allowed to do.
Tony Scott directed the film. Let me tell you the cast. Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Christopher Walken.
I'm walking,
Fuck, what's his name? Dennis Hopper.
Okay.
Chris Penn.
Yep.
Tom Sizemore. Val Kilmer. Michael Rappaport. Who am I missing? Brad Pitt.
All-star cast.
Brad Pitt.
You're
Brad Pitt.
Pitt
Plays a stoner.
Young Pitt.
Yeah. Plays a stoner. Who am I missing? The guy who played Belky in like Perfect Strangers is in it.
Oh, right. He was in that too?
Yeah, oh fuck yeah, he is. Gosh,
it's been a while.
Who else am I know I'm missing people. Tony Soprano.
Oh yeah.
In it. What's his name?
That's not a real person.
No, but the guy who played him is in it. It's an amazing film, but there's a character in there that is literally Don Simpson. And he's buying cocaine. But anyway, Canon Films was I think they have a
Bronson Pinchot.
Branson Pinchot. So they have a documentary about Canon Films, and it's all about cocaine. It's all about how they made movies. They just made high concept films.
Right.
Like they made all the American Ninja. They made all the ninja films. They made Bloodsport.
Oh yeah.
They made all the Missing in Action films. They made Death Wish 4. They made Superman 4, but they made them with as little money as they possibly could.
Sure.
And dumped it all into quick, fast, and but
Advertisement.
Make it quick. We're just gonna keep following this storyline until
But as a kid,
you got to feed into the universe.
Yeah, as a kid, I was like, "There's ninjas in the movie. I got to watch it."
Obviously.
Oh, there's machine guns and military guys. I got to watch. It was that high concept. So sorry, I don't even know what we originally were talking about. I'm sorry, we got lost.
We were just talking about movies. We were
Yeah.
talking about the way that film has
industry
progressed over the years.
So what do
and the
you
different
feel like
decades.
we're in right now? Like, how do you feel like where are we at in the movie industry now in that?
I mean, we're in a
vein?
wild age
Yeah.
right now. There's a vast exchange of what's going to be the next cool hip thing. I mean, you see this by the Marvels pulling out of Georgia and finding out of U.S. and going to other places. Like, people aren't going to chase those movies anymore.
Superhero movies in general are just not doing good at all.
Right. Well, we've been we were on a downward spiral. We got a small little spike when Deadpool came back.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, this is a
back.
different
It's
way
back.
of watching.
It's back.
We're going to do this. And then they're like, oh, but it's back to more of the same. So no, we're kind of moving. So
you're right. Like, if they would have done the Deadpool thing and just kept going.
Sure.
Maybe.
Sure.
But
But just see where it goes.
Yeah.
And like we talked about is that you have to risk what the next cool thing is going
But
to be.
they won't do it. They won't do it.
But that's what film was supposed to be. That's what film and music, the arts, like you were building something that wasn't in existence yet.
Mm-hmm.
You were telling people what's cool,
Yes.
not trying to chase what's cool.
Yes.
And so now we're in the retrospective version of making movies and films, which is they think this is cool, let's make another one. That's not the way in order to lead culture in what's the next cool hip thing.
Oh, of course not.
You need to tell them what's cool.
Well,
I mean, we're a world of sheep.
you were 100%
I
right.
very much like doing things that I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I like to walk into this show every time and not know who's here.
He does. He's right.
I
See,
just met Smiley about a minute ago.
what I love.
He walked in, he goes, "Hey, I'm Smiley."
You are correct. This is a true story.
Yeah.
What I love about that, what you're saying is you're 100% right, and I've been saying this for a while. I think it's not just film.
Yeah.
I think it's music.
Yep.
I think it's art. It's like, well, what are people into? Let's make that.
Listen,
And
I'm not.
It keeps you on your toes.
that's
If you
not-
walk in with no expectations, it is whatever it happens to be.
Well,
Right.
And see, art should never be, I'm going to make what I think people are going to buy.
Well, that's copying. That's forgery. That's
Yeah.
redoing whatever
Yeah.
the other guy was doing.
Always.
And
Art should be like, oh, look at that. You know what? I like that color.
I like the way it looks.
Like when you're out and and I don't mean like watching TV or watching movies where I mean you're just out and about and, you just see like a bus, you just see like a car, you see like a plane, you see like a building, and you're like, oh,
it's inspiring, is what it is.
Like I should take that and I should do this with it and move over here. If I filmed a movie, like I have no issue with this. Like if like a director or somebody who writes movies or whatever is standing in a location and they're like, I would love for there to be a thing right here where it pans down and they like fly right over here and like the person's walking down the street and then all of a sudden they start like that is to me like that's art. Like you're like, oh.
Cinematography.
But I mean, you're writing a scene, you're writing a thing in your mind. You're like, this is what I want to see.
Right.
That's what I want to do. That's where shit should come from. That it should build from that. Or you're like, I want to write the dialogue that goes to this. I want to do that.
It's the only thing I pay attention to at the Oscars. I'm like, who's going to win cinematography?
Yeah. Sure. Well, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about like in general in life, where you walk around and you're like, I'm a stand-up comedian. And you're like, oh, that was a weird situation that happened on the bus. How do I make that funny?
Right. How do I make this into a punchline, into a story that other people are going to see and get the same humor that I've catch on? But I think that's where Smiley's right, is the indie world is what's going to come out. They're the ones that are testing the waters to figure out what might be cool, what's the next thing that's going to be awesome.
Well, right now,
Indie Worlds is the hipsters of the.
It doesn't pay as well, but you actually get a product done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you make a product, you're proud of it.
Yep.
And the problem is a lot of times you get so right now the indie world right now is horror.
Sure.
Horror is like the
Always
place.
has been.
Nah,
I was about to,
horror is so important to the film industry.
it is.
Horror is the easiest thing to indie.
Yeah.
Because it can
There
be
you go.
anything you want. It could do anything.
I mean,
and
you can do an entire film off of one person's performance. You don't need to put as much like budget into it.
Right.
we all have fears, and that's what
Sure.
horror feeds off of.
And fear is a big emotion. Fear, I'll say two emotions.
And then, heck, if you get 4 people that are actually good at acting,
Yeah.
well, now you may actually have a good film.
You have fear and you have love. Those are the two big. Like,
Sure.
You
Yeah.
do like a rom-com and that'll do,
It's going to
probably
catch traction and go.
Yeah.
But
Fear.
the ones that become the cult classics are the like, oh wow, this is a concept that I've kind of thought of by myself in my brain, but now somebody's like made a movie of it, and
Right.
I
I can
put
attach myself to this. Or
Yeah.
you're like, holy shit, this is like, something I never thought about, but it's
Yeah.
like, whoa, like, oh, all right.
I found Inception to be quite
Yeah.
thought provoking.
Yeah, oh, sure.
And so it's something that I'd thought about. And
Or
that's not exact.
what was the one he did earlier on Memento?
Memento?
Memento was
His
like
first one.
killer. Like you're like, fuck, man. I remember when that came out. There were so many movies in like that in the '90s where you were just like, oh Jesus, have you watched this fucking? You haven't watched it? Are you
Right.
fucking out of your
Seen
mind?
this?
Yeah.
Guy Pearce was so skinny in that.
Yeah.
Well,
And, like,
well, then you go to the
his-
how about the Machinist?
Well, okay,
He was way more skinny in that.
that
Just skin and
wasn't.
bones.
The machinist was a different actor.
No. Oh, you're right. It was Christian Bale,
That's Christian Bale. I was like, that's.
but he was way skinnier.
Okay, that is parallel for like being skinny, but the machinist was Christian Bale, who's he was getting over like I loved him in Newsies, but apparently that didn't help him out with his career. So
Great film.
no, I love
Start of-
Newsies.
The
It's
start
so
of
good.
Christian Bale Newsies.
No.
Did you see
Started-
Empire of the Sun?
Empire of the Sun. Holy shit, that's a great film.
Oh, so good. That was the first
Christian
thing.
Bale.
I didn't realize they were.
He's the kid.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the child in Empire of the Sun.
Got it.
I did. You know what? When I started watching Christian Bale, they were like, "Yeah, he was in Empire of the Sun." I was like, "What was he in Empire of the
What?
Sun?"
He was
and they
the
were,
main character.
and they were like, and I was like, "Oh my god, he was a kid."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and that's. I mean,
I'm gonna start bringing that up. They'll be like,
That is-
"Child actors don't usually do too well." I'll be all Christian Bale.
I'm like, he was better actor than I've ever been in my entire life, and he was like 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that the film world is changing. We're not going to be able to keep relying on what was cool in order to remake those movies because
No.
we've already proven that we're not going out to theaters in order to watch
No.
the same thing over and over again.
Do you think the theater's gonna die?
I think the theater will have another revitalization that comes through. Things are going to have to be a little different.
Well, now that you
but
can eat in there, I go to them again.
You make an experience out of it again, right? It's dinner and a show.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not live theater anymore, but now we're doing it, and we need to refine that a little bit.
And
because-
I hate to like be like the cut droppers, but I think like one thing that to add on to you is like what Tarantino are doing, and like what's the guy from Santa Fe?
Vince Gilligan?
No, the Game of Thrones guy,
Martin.
George R. Martin.
R. Martin.
Yeah,
There you
like they're like these artists who are like buying these theaters and and revitalizing them and turning them into an art experience.
I see where you're going.
Have you
Okay.
been up to his John Cocteau in Santa Fe?
I have not.
His
I
bar.
went- no, he has a bar too. He has a bar right behind it. But
Okay.
like he has a theater up there. So Tarantino's bought a couple in L.A.
Got it.
and that's where you could go watch the Whole Bloody Affair.
So how are they making this experience any more than just going?
They're
to a
just
theater?
they're making it more art house.
Okay.
So I went and saw about 6 months ago. I went and saw Unforgiven
Okay.
at the Jean Cocteau in Santa Fe, and I was like, holy shit, they're showing Unforgiven back in the theater. And I went up there and Jean
go see
Cocteau.
that.
You walk in, you can have wine, you can have a beer, you can have other than just the regular fucking shit crap food there.
Sure.
And then you go in, and it was a little more. It wasn't like going to like Flicks or whatever. It was more intimate. The sound was killer, and it was Unforgiven. I was watching Unforgiven that I hadn't seen since I saw it in the theater in the fucking 90s.
You're not going to get the same visual sound, everything in your house,
right?
Yes, you can have a great television, but it's not the same.
It wasn't the same.
Dolby 5.1. You're not sitting in this Atmos theater that's specifically set for the volume of the room.
Right. And Tarantino has like 2
I'm getting
theaters.
close.
Yeah, he has 2 theaters. He does.
I took that as an affront. I'm like,
attack.
He
you haven't invited me over.
He has like a 4K projector.
I have an IMAX projector.
Yeah,
in my house.
He does. Yeah, like it's what, $2,000?
Get it right.
$4,000.
$4,000. What kind of sound system though? That's the bigger issue. But yeah.
Yep.
But 8.1. Do you have
But you don't get that by sitting in front of your television, and you don't get that by watching it on your cell phone either.
No.
Right. But that's how more people in this day and age are consuming content. Right. They're staring at a phone or they're looking at.
I know by no means that the way I watch entertainment is I know that is not normal, because I have it there for a different reason, because the other side of the room is a mirror, so I can practice. I can have a projector behind me and practice lines while I'm watching the lines and myself in a mirror.
But
hone your craft.
I know the entire thing is there just for practice.
But see, I feel like what I don't get is this theater thing where they're turning it into a ride.
Okay.
Oh,
do you know what I'm talking about?
Where they want to spritz water on you and rumble your chairs?
There's that, but the chair fucking moves.
Yeah.
And people I got motion sickness. I was like, they were like, I went and saw F1, so I went and saw F1 in the theater in the IMAX.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic in the IMAX.
Sure.
But someone's like, you didn't go watch it in the, what is the
5K or whatever?
No, you know what I'm talking about. What is it? The
5D, 4D, whatever.
The one where the chair, the whole
it's
section.
on a gimbal. It's a whole thing
and it's a D-box thing, because I have a racing rig behind us over here. And mine, I have 3 monitors around you, and you can race in a car, and the steering wheel gives you.
It's not going to be the same.
Yeah, the steering wheel gives you the road feel.
No, I mean, theater is not going to be the same.
Right. But the D-box people make a thing for $3,000 where I could make my whole rig move.
Oh shit, yeah.
And they're the people who made those. And I'm like, but I want that when I'm racing a car over here. I don't want that when I'm watching a fucking movie.
Yeah.
I don't want Jurassic Park to fucking jump up and down when the fucking dinosaurs stomping the ground.
Right. They're trying to get more immersive.
I kind of do.
Right? You hear a scream and a rumble.
I'm with
everything
that.
shakes whenever that happens.
All right.
It's subtle.
Yeah.
Not every movie's going to... You have to film it knowing that that's what you're going to do.
Right.
You have to do all of those things.
That has to be your intention. It can't be an added-on bonus.
100%.
You have to be like, this is going to be part of
every
the
time
experience.
sound hits this decibel, we vibrate.
So what do you think is innovative in that facet?
What of that is innovative? I mean, it's different. They're testing the waters. They're trying to figure out what's the next thing. That's cool.
Going back to the movie F1, I get it. It's not the greatest film.
Yeah.
The thing I thought that they did that was innovative and I thought was really amazing.
I'm pretty sure he literally called that the greatest film at least a few months ago.
But I love it. But I do love it. So what I think is innovative about it is how they filmed the movie.
Yep.
And I feel like there's times where people do things and it's not looked upon as
Don't walk it back. You love that movie.
I do love that. No, I watch it all the time. But I'll tell you why I love it, because I love racing. But what I thought was really cool is how they filmed it. They did they filmed it during F1 races. And they put so in a Formula 1 car, half of the drivers have a camera on their left side, so that whenever I'm on Apple TV watching it, I can switch to different cars and watch the race via the driver. So what they did when they filmed the film is they went to those drivers that didn't have the camera, and they have a dummy that weighs the same amount in their car, so to not give them an advantage over the other people.
Sure.
They instead put cameras in their car and filmed over their shoulder for the film. Right? And then they put 4K cameras on the front that they could control. So then the thing that I also thought was really cool was when they were filming the scenes outside of the cars, instead of having a this blew my mind. I was like, I didn't even think about this. The director's like, well, there's camera crews filming the races. That was us.
Oh yeah.
In plain sight.
Yeah.
And like you would see them walk up to like the driver on scene, and then all of a sudden the driver would be talking to the camera, and I was like, holy shit, like they're just like there, and they were like filming, and then they would switch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, like they put themselves in plain sight, but it made sense. And I love shit like that where it's like, oh shit, and now now that I know, I'm like, like that's so cool.
It's intentional.
Yes. And I love like that they did all that, and like those are the things that I was like, they should have won the Academy Award for cinematography for doing those different things to get the effect that they got.
Right.
That are outside of the box. I love stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like Jaws. Jaws, for example. They were like, we're going to film a movie about sharks, and the shark is going to be scary. And then they're like, well, the goddamn shark is broken all the time.
All the time.
Well, we're not going to show the shark. And it's going to be terrifying. And it was.
That follows the number one rule about monster movies, though, is don't show the monster until the very end.
Or never.
Or never.
Bird Box?
Right.
And then you're like...
Also, I mean, I read that book.
But Jaws...
It's awful.
Jaws is like
but
the
I think it translated really well to film.
Well...
But reading it, you're like, so there's something I can't see, and you're not going to describe to me as a reader. I'm like, this is a really boring horror book.
Yeah. You know what blew my mind? I'm sorry, I didn't mean.
No worries.
I don't know. No. What really blew my mind? Have you ever watched that show on Netflix, The Movies That Made Us?
Movies That Made Us.
Yeah, it's like a documentary series, right? So, like when I was a kid, horror films were like the slasher. Like it was Halloween, it was Nightmare on Elm Street. It was like so Halloween kind of started it, right? Well, the one that is like a must watch, especially for film people, because like there's no blood in it at all. And I didn't even realize that until they pointed it out in that documentary, right? And they were like, actually, it's a laughable movie until, is it John Carpenter or is it Wes Craven that did Halloween? One of the two of them.
That is not one of the films I know about.
Anyway.
Are you talking about Phantasm?
No, Halloween.
Okay.
Halloween. He goes, I'm going to do the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. His name is Michael Myers.
He goes, I'm going to go do the soundtrack for this. And they're like filming it, and the crew is like laughing at the film.
I mean, didn't they have him in like a Captain Kirk mask?
Yeah, yes. So the crew is like kind of filming it, and they're like, we were paid to do this, and it was like, we were like, this is dumb. And then he goes home.
It is John Carpenter.
Carpenter. He goes home, and he does the soundtrack.
Because he does the soundtrack.
Yes, he did the soundtrack. Dun, 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 and then he adds it to the film, and the crew was like, we saw the cut of the film, and we're like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
And laughable. And then he does the soundtrack and adds it to the film, and they're like, oh shit,
this is scary.
This is actually fucking terrifying.
The suspense
it adds anxiety to the fucking movie.
Yep.
And it was like, whoa, like just little things that like the person was like, oh no, you don't get what I'm doing. They're like, you're like laughing at this,
Not all information comes from the visual, right?
Yeah.
And it not all comes from your dialogue. You've got the sound, you've got dialogue, you've got the emotions that are coming from the visuals that you're seeing, like all the data info that your eyes pick up on a scene.
Right.
That entirely creates a movie.
Right.
Like if you're missing one, the entire film is lacking.
Right.
And if you're going to do things like Marvel movies where it's just a bunch of upbeat. I don't
care what anyone says. If the director says I am best served blocking, then I'm sure I am doing a great job.
But I know what's going to happen. Like I know that there's a fight scene. I know they're combating some type of foe that they're going to prevail and they're going to walk away.
Yeah.
They're not a crazy story.
But that was what was so great about Infinity War.
Yeah.
The first, like they
lost.
I'm sorry.
Like, oh shit.
Marvel Studios on the build up to Infinity Endgame or a Marvel Endgame, or Avengers Endgame. I gotta
I think
look at
all of those are wrong, actually. But go on.
Avengers Endgame is what it's called.
Yep.
The build up to that, I've been drinking, Smiley.
No, it's just funny.
What have you been drinking? Has it been a Topo Chico hard seltzer?
It is.
And some Malort.
So
It's Malort,
the build up
Malort.
from Iron Man 1 to Avengers Endgame has got to be the greatest
letdown ever.
no, like
Burn.
beginning. Do you really feel that way?
I did not like Endgame at all. I thought it was like almost useless.
No way. I rewatched that scene, that battle scene.
In game by itself sucks, but you put it into the universe of everything that's there, then now you've created this entire story.
Like I am so emotionally
That's
involved.
a lot of qualifiers there.
Yes. But that's why I'm saying it is like the greatest, longest run of storytelling ever in the history of cinema.
But that happens because they're too afraid to make something original.
But I feel like they did. I feel like they did an original thing from that.
Got it.
So,
I mean, I remember remembering that, reading that in the 80s, so I'm not exactly sure.
But see, you and I read that, but I said cinema.
Okay, cinema.
So you and I read that in the 80s, because we did. And that was the storyline, because Marvel, and that was one of the greatest fucking beginning to end Marvel things that Marvel did.
They destroyed the whole universe,
and that's why Marvel
did it.
kicked DC's ass through the 80s. And like, that's when somebody got the balls, because before that happened, before Marvel Studios, no one would make a movie, a series of films that spanned that many fucking years. No one would do that. No one would build upon it. And like every Marvel film you went and saw, you were like, well, hold on, we got to watch the fucking end credits. Who the fuck is that character?
What's coming next?
Who is that? What is next? I cannot wait. Boom, boom, boom. Iron Man to Avengers Endgame. And then once they hit that, there was such a blow off, and that's a fucking wrestling term,
boom, boom, boom,
that nothing can compare.
It was a good story arc.
In the Marvel universe, everything has just been.
How long did Kevin Smith build his universe?
From day one.
I don't think he built it from day one.
He didn't know what it was going to become.
He
created something. Oh shit! But see, this has got some traction.
But in comparative, I'll tell people I'm going to Chronicon, and they're like, "What's Chronicon?" I go, "The Kevin Smith universe," and they'll go,
"Who?
Askew-diverse? Is that what it is?
The Askew universe. And I mean, it's such a niche audience, but like Marvel is such a scale.
You're right.
When Tony Stark died,
not fair to compare those two.
That was no. It's and I get it, but I love it. I love that you did that.
Just to be like, this is how like huge.
You're
Marvel
wearing
is.
his fucking glasses. Yeah.
These I got these.
The world through rose-tinted glasses.
Yeah. Oh no, the frames. The frames are like Tony Stark, Iron Man 2.
Those are the Iron Man 2 glasses. But I mean, it was such an arc from so many films. Like, we will look back in the scope of things and go, that was bigger than we thought. That was really big. And like, not even them, they're still trying to do it. And I don't think that it'll be done. Like, it'll ever be
the same.
Like Star Wars.
Caliber,
Star Wars will never be the caliber that Star Wars was. I don't think that'll ever be the caliber.
I'm liking the Superman universe right now. Have you seen the Superman?
I love, dude. I'm Smiley.
You watch them back to back.
I think the James Gunn Superman stuff is where it's at right now.
And then Blue Beetle, if you add that into it.
But people aren't watching it.
I love them all.
They're not watching it. Are they watching it?
I don't think so.
The Supergirl did terribly.
I loved it.
I didn't know it existed.
You watched the Supergirl?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's great. Did you like Superman?
I did like Superman.
You'll love Supergirl.
But there's a lot of people that didn't go watch Superman. Didn't do well. I love Peacemaker. I think Peacemaker is fucking fantastic.
Peacemaker's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's awesome.
I love how DC, which was traditionally like the most wholesome fucking universe, and they had their like DC Vertigo, which was like their
golden age.
But like the DC movies are like way more edgy and adult than anything.
Well, you remember they had Batman the animated series, and they're like, "We're gonna sell this as a kids show."
But have you watched?
And I was like, "This is some insane stuff." I'm like, "Mom,
okay,
there's like an actor dealing with depression."
No, I know. But have you watched Peacemaker?
Yes, I have.
Peacemaker is like as adult as it gets.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like I've tried to turn so many people onto that show. I'm like, you gotta go watch this show. And they're like, I'm tired of superhero stuff. I'm like, no,
it's different.
This is fucking good.
Think of it as just like a witty situational comical.
And they're making fun of superhero. Like when he wears the outfit, they're like, that's your fucking superhero outfit. You know, they shit all over it. You know, constantly. And then they're like, I like this character. Dead. You know, like, holy shit. You know.
Game of Thrones did a good job of that. Yeah. As soon as you like somebody, dead.
I don't think that show will ever be what it was.
No.
I think the blow off of that show, that season, that first show, was such a letdown. Like no one's gonna watch it like they did that first one. They're like, I don't want that.
Well, the first season is just amazing. Honestly, you're like,
the first seven.
Wait, how many are total?
There's is there
9
8
total?
Whatever total there are, the all of them but one are fucking great. No, you think 5 of them are great? All right, I'll give that to you.
Yeah,
because I need to rewatch it. I just know that I was like, I can't wait for the next one. I can't wait for the next one.
I was only going to give you the first season,
and then I want to say like season 8 was happening because like there were
8 total.
Okay,
8 seasons total.
Maybe every season wasn't killer, but there were killer episodes within those seasons, and there was things that happened. You're like, yeah, or you're like, oh my god, and then that last season came, and you're like, oh, this is gonna kill it. And then you're like, well, that episode was really dark. I couldn't really see what was happening. And you're like, is the dialogue shittier? Is that me?
Well, it wasn't dripping with like extra information. Everything that was said had 2 and 3 meanings to it in the first 6-7 seasons. And then you get to that last one, you're like, well, they're just wrapping shit up. There's like no extra storyline.
And then the final episode happens. And
did you want some nuance?
And then the final episode happened, and you're like, I'm sorry. Did you just punch me in the dick? Or the ass?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. This is the throne that the Game of Thrones, you either win or you die.
Right. One or the other.
You don't go, what do we do now? And then someone goes, well, what if we take the cripple kid and we choose him? And everybody goes, okay. Like, that was like literally against every fucking thing we'd seen. Like, we don't even know what we
ending.
do
Is that
now.
what happened?
Yes. Like, they went like, and I'm sorry, spoiler alert if you fucking watch. They literally went, this is the most prestigious fucking thing on the planet. And you either go for it and win, or you're dead. And then at the end, they go, oh, well, that...
They picked Bran?
They were like, oh, caca. Everything went caca. And then somebody goes, what do we do now? Literally, there's a scene,
like,
Smiley, there's a scene.
It? What do we do?
They're like, well, what now? And someone goes, well, how about Bran the Broken? And they go, all right, okay. And then they go, all right. And so the cripple kid, now this fucking thing that
king
like
of everything.
Everyone is stabbing each other in the back.
Isn't he blind?
Nah, I don't know. He's something.
He's crippled, but he has the sight.
He has the sight.
He can see.
He can be so wise, Bran the Broken. But they call him Bran the Broken, which is terrible. Like, that sounds awful. Yeah. You know, let's get Smiley the Inept to run everything. How about that?
I'll do my best.
But it's only a matter of time before he gets dethroned.
Am I wrong on this? Yes. Like, I'm like, well, this will happen for like 3 weeks.
Right. Somebody's gonna create
and then they come out with the next show, and that's literally like the thing. They're like, well, you're not strong enough to be the leader.
It's just
so we're gonna split off and we're gonna battle you. Like,
Bran's nurse is now reigning the kingdom.
Because I'm trying to go through the
Hospice.
The other one. What is it? Game of Thrones. The
Game of
House
Hospice.
of Hospice of Dragons. And it's literally the theme of it is, well, it's the Targaryens, and they're like, you're not strong enough to be the ruler, so I'm splitting away to kill you.
Yeah. So this was gonna happen. I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna kill you.
And then I'm like,
death.
In the future, they let a cripple kid run the whole thing. You know this, right?
Whoa. Think about this.
Isn't like House Targaryen, they're like, oh, you're probably not strong enough because you didn't make babies with your sister.
Right. You can't shit a baby like because
that's Lannister.
No. Have you guys watched House of Dragons? Because like in the first season, there's 3 different times where they have a baby, and it is worse than anything that happened in the first 8 seasons of Game of Thrones. Like I'm like,
you mean like the gore and the
yeah, they're like the woman is like bent over and she's like having a baby and it's like spraying blood out and all this, and she's like, what do the people want? Tell them no, and the baby's like spraying, and you're like, oh jeez, oh god. And the baby falls on the ground, blood sprays all over the baby, and you're like, oh Jesus.
The first birth is a C-section.
Yeah,
that they
cut her open and kill him.
C-section.
Yeah, they kill the person to have the And I'm like, I could do no more births this season. I need less births of medieval. Can a dragon be born? I'll watch the dragon be born.
They already did the dragon one. I thought that was horrific.
And then I'm like, they do know that a cripple kid runs the. I don't know.
They don't know that because it's 170.
How do I go back in time and go? This is all worthless. You guys are wasting your time here.
Well, time.
A drunken guy is going to run your country, and then he's going to get killed by a pig. Not lying here.
No. Time machines won't be created for another 1,000 years.
I hope I meet George R. R. Martin. That's the end of the story.
Well, we're in proximity. We're close, right?
Yeah. I've never met him. Have you met him?
No.
Oh. Anyway, great theater in Santa Fe. Moral of the story. And he has a cool bar in Santa Fe.
He does?
Milk of the Poppy.
We got to go.
Milk of the Poppy.
Which is what they give all of the mothers as they're going through birth is milk of the poppy.
When you're in the bar,
I mean,
a woman is bent over the bar, spraying a baby out.
One time. It was pretty. I fell asleep.
And you're all, I'll have the drink that she's having.
I'll have what she's drinking. Got it.
All right, we got to get out of here. We've done 3 hours. I can't believe you made me do 3 hours.
I didn't mean to make you do it, but I'll twist your arm again if we have to.
Just so you know. Usually I tell people off to we do 3 hours when we love someone. So
that fucking makes me feel great.
You're welcome back.
I do appreciate that.
Ida, not so much. So.
Yeah, come on. She didn't even say shit.
I know.
Damn it, Ida.
I saw her body language. She was like,
she's loving it. That smile hasn't walked away from her face the entire time. I'm surprised her cheeks don't hurt. You hungry?
I think it was the studio dog.
Let's go get some food, guys.
I had to take the dog. All right, let's get out of here. I want to thank Chris Lightfoot from the film industry, James Smiley, and off-camera Ida, and Brody for finally hushing up. So
thanks, bro.
Go check out, what was the event you were talking about?
So we've got the New Mexico Film Conference that happens on September 2nd and 3rd at the Rail Yards.
Rail Yards. So, yeah, and they're building a whole, C&M's building a whole thing. You can go fuck it.
The ribbon cutting's the day before, so it'll be fully operational.
Oh, the other mayor will be there for that. I guarantee it.
The elected one.
That guy, that fella. That fella. Because is there pictures going to be taken? He'll be there.
There's going to be
He'll be there.
There'll be a lot going down.
Oh, yeah.
Film, family, and friends.
Yeah,
so come meet a few of us. I'll be there for sure. Shaking hands and kissing babies.
Kissing babies.
Saying hello to everybody. I'd love to meet you. Come find Chris Lightfoot.
Yeah. Cool, man. Thank you for coming on the show. We'll have to bring you back on.
It's a pleasure.
You live right down the street, so you may get some phone calls.
5-minute drive from you.
You should be down here. We got nobody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Smiley. July 31st, Duke City Championship Wrestling. Keep a lookout for Simo and the Lovers music video. Smiley and I both will be in that.
And we better be.
Yeah. And then September 26th, if you'd like to make reservations to get into town, you should, because we are doing our 20th anniversary show. 20th anniversary of podcasting. How often does that happen?
That's awesome.
Yeah, man. We're going to be at Raven Wolf House downtown. And so far, it's me and Smiley. Billy Belmont will also be in attendance. He will be playing music, and he will be on stage with us.
Oh, wow. Bringing back the crew.
Simo and the Lovers, possibly. Carlos from the guy who sings the theme song will also be playing, and probably DJ Ren will be doing DJ. And I'm thinking about, and I need your help on this, turning it into a theme event where we maybe dress up a certain way.
Yes.
Maybe
I have been shopping.
Let me know what the theme is. I would love to dress to a theme.
I'm thinking. Okay, I'm all for ideas. I'm thinking Prohibition. Like Prohibition era. Like, no, we're not drinking after tonight. Tonight's the last night of drinking.
I was going more like Met Gala. I was thinking like maybe like freaking like.
I will do that. Let's do Met Gala.
Go like I'm gonna.
Let's do Met Gala.
Yeah, I had this idea of like feathers and like a collar that comes like straight out.
Smiley. It took you like one word to convince me. You said Met, or two words, Met Gala. Done.
I'm like thinking like purple like feathers. I have an idea for an outfit.
Done. Then we're done. Then that's what it is. Met Gala.
Hey.
Good meeting, everyone. Good meeting. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get some food. Met Gala. Come to Albuquerque. Fly in.
I'll definitely have feathers on.
I dare you. Met Gala. Raven Wolf House.
That is right.
Yeah. I want to see like that weird house thing that what Jaden fucking Smith wore.
I want a collar taller than my head that comes out to like here.
Oh,
and,
now
and,
see
and like a
now
feather boa.
Now I got to work on an outfit more than I have to work on the show.
Well, the show's gonna come easily. The outfit's what you got to work on.
You don't have a costumer to help you with that?
I am. Yes, but I'm also. Are you a customer?
I've dated a few costumers in my day.
I'm also a costumer, but I also sew. I also
Yeah, I'm like, were you trying to give him some extra help, man?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah. Oh god damn it! We're gonna have to have a red carpet now. We're gonna have a walk and repeat.
And we're gonna
have to.
Well, of course we were not gonna have that.
Step and repeat. Yeah.
All right.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. With that,
we are 10 drink minimum.